Edwards. Lily has the dribble out near the center circle, actually just kind of on the edge of that circle. Now puts it toward the lane. Kick out right to Molly McGee. Takes the three. Back to Edwards. High post is McDonald. To Molly McGee. Back to the short corner. Balloondoll looking inside. Ball fake. Now she lobs it to McDonald. Back up deep. Edwards open look for a three is strong. Rebound. McDonald kept it alive, but Cash comes up with it at 48 to work. Quickly down the floor comes Concordia. Good cutoff by Edwards. Tip pass. It's run down by Avery Keeker. Back in the lane, Roush. And she lost her footing. Oh, they call a foul against the Lady Tigers at the last second. And basketball belongs to Concordia on the baseline. That's just the second foul on either team. Both have been whistled against the Lady Tigers. From the baseline, Cash will inbound it. Roush gets open and is fouled and gets the bucket, a chance at a three-point play. Good position inside by Roush. Molly McGee will be called for the foul, and chance at an old-fashioned three here for Jalen Roush, who now has 5 points in the game. With 37 to work in the opening quarter, Lady Tigers lead by 2. And at the line is Jalen Roush, 6-foot sophomore who has 5 early points to lead Concordia. Free throw coming. Up and good. 6 points now for the sophomore. Concordia subs in to get some pressure put on the floor in the full court again. McDonald throws it sideline left to Crimmins. Back to Reagan across right sideline. McGee down the floor for Johnson. And a little confusion on who it was going to, but then a travel against Concordia after the steal. So they almost got the Lady Tigers in a hurry and got the turnover. They didn't get the turnover, but they turned it right back over on the travel. And so with 31 seconds to go in the first period, Clay Center's lead is just 1. It's been as many as 5 numerous times. Reagan McDonald, right wing deep McGee. Back outside it comes to Edwards. Lily back to Miley. Short corner, Johnson looking in low. Turns, pivots again. Now takes the drive. And she steps out of bounds, not forced, they say, out of bounds, but steps out of bounds on that dribble drive on the baseline. Concordia gets it back with 16 to work. Lady Tigers back defensively with 15 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Just 3 fouls called, all have been against Clay Center. Edwards anticipates a drive against Cash with the left hand up and blocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Lady Tigers on the baseline with 4 seconds to work. Edwards, big-time steal in transition. Cash able to go up. Lily going with her left hand and blocked out of bounds. So Clay Center keeps it. Plenty of time to inbound it from the baseline. Edwards with the basketball. Lobs it out, free throw stripe. Right side wing, McGee with 2, with 1. McDonald at the buzzer is good, and the Lady Tigers will lead 13-10 going into the second period. McDonald, her first bucket, that one coming from the right elbow. Lady Tigers up 13-10 after 1 period of play here in the Den on Homecoming Friday. We're back in just a moment.
This year, show some love to your partner, family, friends, or anyone else important to you with sweet Valentine's Day gifts from Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack. Pick up the perfect greeting card, delicious chocolates, decadent homemade fudge, and other unique gifts that will bring a smile to your sweetheart. For your gal, your pal, kids, spouse, mother, neighbor, or others, you'll find the perfect Valentine gift at Patterson Health Mart and Radio Shack in Clay Center.
Hey gamers, ever experienced lag so bad you could have made a sandwich in the meantime? Or no, better yet, ever experienced lag so bad that you made an actual sandwich in the meantime? Well, with Twin Valley's fiber internet, you can say hello to pure uninterrupted gaming bliss. No more frustrating waits or dropped connections. How about less sandwiches and more fun owning the competition? Go to twinvalley.com/gaming and get ready to level up with fiber internet and weekly tournaments.
Lady Tigers lead in a 13-10 ball game after 8 minutes of play. It will be second quarter action with basketball belonging to the Lady Tigers to start the second quarter, again leading 13-10. Had a 5-point lead 3 different times. Concordia got it within 1. The buzzer beater coming down for Reagan McDonald before the end of that first period and puts Clay Center on top here 13-10. Janae Crimmins will inbound from the sideline. Into the backcourt he goes to Lily Edwards. Second quarter action. Clay Center opens, trying to get a set play. They go in low, and reading the pass to McDonald is taken away by Stella Trost. Concordia down court quickly. Steal by Edwards on the floor, then bumped to the ground. A timeout actually taken by Clay Center on the sideline to keep that possession. They lead at 13-10. Timeout on the floor. Listening to Lady Tiger basketball on a homecoming Friday night.
Maintaining adequate soil nutrients and controlling aggressive weeds are two problems that farmers have to deal with. Wilbur Ellis has solutions to combat weeds and provide the right nutrients to help your crops thrive. Kenny, Brent, and Allen are skilled in weed management practices and prepared to employ effective programs to meet this year's needs. And let's not forget your wheat and brome hiding in the snow. For field success, contact our team at Wilbur Ellis.
ITS can grow.
13-10 lead. The Lady Tigers on top and back with the basketball after the steal by Edwards, and Coach Dalton Heiss calling the timeout to save the possession here in a homecoming Friday 2025. Edwards brings it across. Extended zone, 1-3-1 it looks like from Concordia. Crimmins in the corner for three. She hit one earlier. Can't get this one, but Ayla Johnson tracks down the long rebound. So Clay Center another possession. Corner left McGee. High post McDonald. Kick out to Edwards. Holds it overhead. Now ball fakes. Gets it across to Johnson. Just getting the second period underway. The Lady Tigers leading 13-10. Near steal by Concordia. Edwards has it. Double team. Dribbles through it to the post. Lobs it inside. McGee off glass and good. Miley McGee knocks it home. She has four. What a feed by Lily Edwards to avoid the turnover. Dribble drive and dish for the open two. 15-10 matching their biggest lead. Right wing deep is Riley Jessup. Lady Tigers in a man-to-man this trip. Roush out deep left for Bethune. She'll hold. Now to Jessup. Now Cash has it left side. Ayla Johnson out on her. She brings it to the point. Turns and spins, trying to drive the baseline. Gets cut off, and a touch foul on Miley McGee. Just trying to force her to the baseline. Called for a hip check. Again, that's the fourth foul of the game. All four have been whistled against Clay Center to this point. Just the first of this second quarter. 6:38 to work. Clay Center leads at 15-10. Lady Panthers will inbound it into the lane. Knock away by Johnson. Stays on Concordia's baseline. Lady Tigers without the services of Boston Craig tonight. Broken nose from a pregame, actually, the very first game at Hillsboro. And Ramey Lifter home tonight ill, and so we hope that speedy recovery there, get her back in the practice gym and back on the floor. Missed shot in the lane. Good look for Roush. Couldn't get it in. Ayla Johnson clears the board. Edwards down court quickly. McGee back out deep for Ayla Johnson. She'll dribble penetrate. Lobs in low for McDonald. Takes it up short. Rebound comes off to Roush, and Concordia has it back. Down court it comes to Charlize Cash. She'll fake the three. Kick across right side to Jessup. Pump fake. Dribble drive. Throw in the lane. Tip away by Edwards. Out of bounds. It stays with the Panthers on the baseline. 6:07 to go opening half. Lady Tigers leading 15-10. Lady Panthers with the basketball. Inbounding is Cash from right of the window, and the official didn't have a clean exchange with he and Cash, and so he whistles it to a stop and then says, "It's on me, we'll start it again." They go to Roush in the corner. Back out deep is Jessup. Correction, Bethune goes right wing to Jessup. Now Cash has it. Edwards on her. Good matchup here. Lob inside the lane. Good look for Stella Trost, and she has her first bucket. Clay Center's lead is 3. Down court pass. It is McGee trying to fire it up to Johnson. It's taken away by Concordia. The Lady Tigers lead is 3. Panthers back with the basketball. Ayla Johnson was absolutely knocked out of the play on a screen from Roush. She's trying to post inside. Here's Bethune, left wing three. No. Rebound. Great box out by Miley McGee, who comes away with the defensive board. Edwards down the court quickly, all the way to the glass. Lobs it off the window and good. Edwards has 6, and the Lady Tiger lead is back to 5. It matches their biggest advantage to this point in the game. Bethune has it, right wing against the defense now of Edwards as they switch off. McGee checks on Stella Trost, who gives it off to Jessup. Stops on the wing right. Clay Center really overplaying on defense. Roush has it out deep to Cash with 5 minutes to go first half. Clay Center leads at 17-12. Bethune into the lane. Roush against McDonald. Attacks, pulls from 10, and rattles off. Rebound McDonald. Edwards with it. Head up the court as she dribbles across the timeline against Jessup. Gets a screen from McDonald. Right wing McGee open. Doesn't take it into the paint. McDonald back outside. McGee this time fires for three and drains it. Miley McGee now has 7 points here in the opening half, and Clay Center, their biggest advantage of the game now at 8, 20-12. For Miley McGee, that is now her 12th three-pointer on the season. And nothing but net on that one. Here's Cash with it out deep. Lady Tigers switching off in the man-to-man. Kick out to Bethune. Edwards poke away and a run out. Wide open lay-in. Lily Edwards will take it up and drop it in. It's a double-digit lead. Edwards now with 8, and Clay Center leads it by 10. 22-12. The lead for Lady Tigers. 4:05 to go in the first half of play. We're back with Lady Tiger basketball after this.
Have you been thinking about your future? Now more than ever is the perfect time to start planning. Here at United Bank & Trust, we're committed to helping you secure your financial future. That's why we're offering individual retirement accounts, or IRAs. With our flexible options, we will help you find the plan that works for you. Don't wait for tomorrow. Plan for your future today with United Bank & Trust. Visit our local branch or our website. United Bank & Trust, banking for your way of life, member FDIC.
The risks and rewards involved with ag commodities are remarkable. At Agmark LLC, they know and understand yield, price, financial risks, and opportunities. Building a sound risk management plan is a critical part of a profitable farming operation. Let their team help you protect your investments, your profits, your future. Call the Agmark Crop Insurance and Marketing Team for your policy review, or visit their website at agmarkllc.com.
Almost 4 minutes to begin the second quarter. The Lady Tigers have outscored Concordia now 9-2 and have increased the lead to double digits, 22-12. Panthers do have the basketball. Out of the timeout, Lady Tigers go with Molly and Miley McGee, Reagan McDonald, Savannah Bloomdahl, Lily Edwards on the court. Man-to-man this trip down again. Dribble drive left baseline. Bethune takes it up in a crowd. No good. McGee with the rebound. That's Miley. Outlet to Bloomdahl, and off it goes to Lily Edwards. Play Center up by 10 with the basketball, 22-12. Edwards, kick out left baseline. Molly McGee thought about the three. Back up top, McDonald to the baseline. Miley has it. Right in front of the Lady Tiger pink-clad crowd. Down to the post. He comes inside. McDonald below the bucket. Reverse. Mikan can't get it. Stick-back bucket, though, is good. McDonald has 4. Play Center up by a dozen. Great move on the first drive on the reverse lay-in, then went right back up with her own rebound and put it in. Clay Center leads it by 12 with 3:10 to go in the opening half of play. Skip pass goes left, almost over the arms of Kinsley Bethune. She brings it down, now off to Jessup. Started by Miley McGee, now picks up her dribble. McDonald on her, she's in trouble. McGee with the steal. Miley throws it up the floor. Here's Edwards, 3-on-1 numbers. Lily to the paint, bump, no foul, but McDonald there, and she is fouled. 2 free throws coming. That is the first foul of the game against Concordia, including the first quarter and now with 2:49 left to go in the second period. First foul called against the Panthers in the first half. 5 have been called against the Lady Tigers thus far. McDonald shooting 2 free throws, first opportunities for Clay Center in this opening half. Reagan knocks in the first free throw. She has 5 now, and Clay Center's lead is 13. Morgan Lister in for Concordia. Back in is Marley Van Meter. Lady Tigers have Molly and Miley McGee on the floor. Savannah Bloomdahl, Lily Edwards at the stripe. Reagan McDonald connected on the first. Second free throw rims off. Rebound away to Roush of Concordia. 25-12, Lady Tigers lead it. Cash up the court with it, guarded by Miley McGee now. Cash to the corner with the dribble, nowhere to go with it. Back out deep, it goes to Van Meter. Now to Cash. Roush in the corner, well outside the lane. Out deep to Avery Keeker. Now a long 3 from Cash, rims away. Rebound inside, put up and in by Lister, I should say. Cuts the lead to 11, 25-14. 2:15 left to go, opening half. Lady Tigers looking at a 1-3-1 zone by Concordia now. Right sideline is Miley McGee to the corner, Bloomdahl. Looking in low, posting is McDonald. Back out deep, Miley around left to Edwards. Lilly dribble drive, stops. Back out deep, McGee in the corner right, Bloomdahl. Now to the post for McDonald. One power dribble, back to Bloomdahl. Skipped across to Molly McGee. Now kick out for Edwards. Open three in the corner, left side. Just strong. Long rebound. Bloomdahl tracks it down. Back to the post for McDonald. Poked away, and Clay Center will keep it on the baseline. A minute 44 to work here in the opening half. Janae Crimmins back in. Miley McGee will get a breather. Also, Ayla Johnson returns. And Savannah Bloomdahl will come out. Great minutes for Savannah on both ends. 25-14, Lady Tiger lead with the hoop. Below the bucket, Crimmins lobs it out deep for Edwards. Lilly works toward the paint in the lane. Great look for McDonald, who now has 7. And Clay Center back up by 13, matching their biggest lead. A minute 30 to work in the opening half. The Lady Tigers right now lead 27-14. Lob into the paint, tip away by McDonald. Also Crimmins on defense. It stays with Concordia on the baseline. And a great crowd on hand. Of course, it is homecoming. First time at home for a while as well. The crowd last night for Tiger Wrestling who swept against Marysville. Lob from the baseline out deep to Roush. Left wing, it goes to Cash. They lob it into Lister. She gets to look inside, misses. Roush, though, with a six-pack bucket is good. Roush has 8 points down the first half. Clay Center's lead is 9, nearing the 1-minute mark in the second quarter. Edwards in the front court with it. 2-3 zone now by Concordia. Edwards out deep. Crimmins, right wing, has hit a 3. Doesn't look here. Back to Edwards. To the high post. Johnson, she'll drive it. Scoop up off the glass with the left hand and good. First point tonight for Ayla Johnson. Gives the Lady Tigers the lead back 29-16. 42 to work. Dribble drive. Cash skips across. Left block. Van Meter to the corner. Two-pointer on the way. No good. Great clear out by Reagan McDonald. And lost her footing. A little pressure from Loush. Steps out of bounds. The Lady Tiger lead is 13 with 31 to work. Concordia will have it on their own baseline. It will be Cash to inbound it. 31 seconds remains. Lady Tigers lead by a baker's dozen. Out deep it comes. Now back to the post. Lister. Tip pass out in the corner. Cash. Good cut off by McDonald and a late call against Reagan. Blocking foul. Just the second team foul of the quarter. Again, only one foul this entire half against the Panthers thus far. It's on the floor, so Concordia again from their own baseline. Cash will inbound it. Concordia fits 4 around the lane. Roush in the corner, trying to get Cash open for a 3 back in that same corner. They lob it down low. Crimmins tips it away, saves it in, right to Lily Edwards. With 16 to work, Clay Center has the basketball. A 13-point lead and a chance at a final bucket here before halftime. Edwards with the dribble. Kick out to Crimmins with 7, with 6 in the corner right. Edwards, dribble drive below the bucket. 3, 2. She stepped out of bounds, trying to get a reverse lay-in up and in. 2.6 seconds to go in the half. Lady Tigers by 13. They'll make sure Concordia has to take time to get it down the floor. Panthers inbounding. Now they do get it to Cash with 2, with 1. Heaves one from three-quarter court. It goes off the backstop. Headed to halftime, 29-16. Lady Tigers increase their lead. It's a 13-point advantage as we hit halftime.
Start your engines during the Start Something New sales event at Friesen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Clay Center. Get together and get away. Discover why families across America choose Chrysler Pacifica year after year. It's the most awarded minivan 7 years in a row and available in stock right now. The new 2025 Chrysler Pacifica features a newly refreshed interior and seamless connection to your world with customizable technology and entertainment. You'll see the reason people choose Friesen. 785-632-2101.
This is Brent Padgett thanking each of our customers for choosing to make the Citizens National Bank your bank. Whether it's a checking account or savings account, non-traditional bank hours, a loan, internet banking, the Friendship Club, or one of our many other services, we give you more reasons to make the Citizens National Bank your bank. Member FDIC.
Another reason to make the Citizens National Bank your bank.
Lady Tigers lead here at halftime as we have future twirlers, dancers on the court right now at halftime of the Lady Tigers on homecoming 2025. Clay Center led 13-10 after one quarter. They bumped that lead up to 13 at 29-16. Clay Center on top. Jalen Roush leads the way. The 6-foot sophomore for Concordia has 8 first-half points, and then 2 each for Charlize Cash, Morgan Lister, Riley Jessup, and Stella Trost. The Lady Tigers, terrific balance. 8 from Lily Edwards, 7 each from Miley McGee and Reagan McDonald, 5 from Janae Crimmins, and 2 for Ayla Johnson. The Lady Tigers here at the break lead by a baker's dozen. It's 29-16. Clay Center with the lead at the halftime break. Stay with us. We're going to take you back to the studios. We'll take one quick break, and then we're going to hear from Janae Crimmins, Ayla Johnson, and Reagan McDonald on our locker room show. We talked with them on Wednesday of this week. That's coming your way next.
Being a part of Clay Center Tiger basketball team means good sportsmanship, hard work, personal best, and proud tradition of excellence. I'm Jim Gearham, agent with Farmers Union Midwest Agency. I encourage everyone to come out and share in the excitement we feel at every event. Whether as a teammate, family, friends, neighbors, or just a sports fan, come cheer on our team. Your support matters. Farmers Union Midwest Agency is proud of our Clay Center Tigers.
Landmark Implement, your John Deere dealer, invites you to their annual sprayer clinic at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds in Kearney on February 5th and 6th. This hands-on event offers expert training on John Deere and Hagie sprayers, covering topics such as machine maintenance, spray tip selection, and exact apply technology. New this year, classes on autonomy preparation, see and spray, and variable rate operation. Don't miss this opportunity, February 5th and 6th in Kearney. Learn more at landmarkimp.com/events.
Back at halftime as we get a chance to talk Tiger basketball seniors. Ayla Johnson, Janae Crimmins, Reagan McDonald joined us for the Locker Room Show, which you can see on our KCLY YouTube channel. Here's that conversation from Wednesday.
Joined by our 3 seniors on this year's Lady Tiger team, now at 9-3 on the season, coming out of Hillsboro 2-1. First, I know you guys kind of know the drill. Introduce yourselves and who your parents are.
I'm Reagan McDonald. My parents are Sean and Tracy McDonald.
I'm Janae Crimmins. My parents are Jeremy and Shelby Crimmins.
I'm Ayla Johnson, and my parents are Heather Oldie and Troy Johnson.
Let's talk a little bit about the Hillsboro tournament. You guys go in 3-game losing skid. It's not what you guys had planned. I know that much. Reagan, speak to kind of how you turn things around there at Hillsboro and come away with 2 straight wins over state-ranked teams, very quality opponents. You guys played well.
Thank you. There was a lot of discussions that had to be had and just some reevaluating. I don't think our goals needed to change at all, but more so just like our philosophy and knowing that it wasn't going to get any easier from here on out, but we're a tough team and we have to just have the confidence that we're good and we can beat good teams.
You are good. I know you dropped to 9th in the rankings. I know the rankings don't mean a lot, but it's just kind of frustrating that you beat those 2 teams in the manner you did on Friday and Saturday, and then the rankings come out on Tuesdays, and so that's the situation there. Enough about that. You guys are taking care of business, and that's all that really matters. Janae, as you guys come out of that tournament and a little time off on homecoming week, what is this week like for you guys? Do you get to kind of rehab a little bit, or you just hammer down?
Yeah, we got Monday off without any practice to just like relax a little bit, and then we're just like doing personal work and doing what we need to get better at, as well as working together as a team and like perfecting it.
Yeah, and now back into league play. You play Concordia, Ayla, who we haven't seen yet this year. So what do you know about the Panthers? Have you really scouted them?
We haven't scouted them much yet, but I bet we will today during practice. They have a pretty good guard that if we stop her, I think we can stop the entire team.
Very good. Scoop, the Rainmaker, and the McBlaster, the 3 seniors on this year's team. You guys were so instrumental in the tournaments in those 2 wins, even in the loss. Ayla, talk about stepping to the line with 0.3 seconds, 2 free throws to tie it. What was your
Anyone
who
knows
process?
me, my free throw percentage is not great, but stepping up there, I knew that I needed to make these to continue the game. So I knocked him down.
She knocked him down, indeed, that's for sure. The word on the street is you're really good in here during the week, but on game nights, for some reason, is that kind of fair?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I think it's the start of a great free throw shooting finish to the season for you. And then, Janae, the 2 threes that you hit back-to-back, that really sprung you guys out in front and then went on to win by double digits. You're kind of choosy about when you shoot a three-pointer. Talk about when you kind of feel like it's time to step up and make it rain.
Grandpa always tells me just go straight. I like to fall over, so I don't like to shoot that much, like lean sideways. So if it looks good, I'm just going to shoot it.
Absolutely. Great percentage on the season as well. And Reagan, on Saturday, they had ideas of not letting Lily get going. I mean, that was obvious what their game plan was. And so you just took over the paint, and you've done that a few times this year. Tell me how physical it was at Hillsborough compared to the rest of this. I mean, they just let you guys beat on each other, right?
Yeah, I think the mentality was kind of let them play. And
I agree.
They definitely did. Coming out of that, it was like everything hurts. I mean, if it's going to go both ways, it's all right. But against Remington especially, they've got that tall guard, and she was trying to play down in the paint. And for a couple of years now, we always seem to face them, and we always seem to guard each other. So it's a lot of fun when it's physical, but it's also, there's sometimes you kind of want that foul called.
I was going to say, I don't think you minded too much.
No.
But there's a few times, I don't know how you literally, to a team, how you guys don't just lose your mind and your temper, but you guys do a great job of holding it in check, at least on the outside. You do a good job of that. Hey, great start to the season. I know you guys have league still out there for you guys. I know you're wanting to get to the state championships, and I think that's all within reach for what you guys have going right now.
Again, our thanks to Ayla Johnson, Reagan McDonald, and Janae Crimmins joining us on the Locker Room Show. You can see that on the KCLY YouTube channel. Back with more at halftime next.
Here at Perfection Auto Body, we've compiled a list of why people would need our tow service. Maggie, why don't you start?
You've hit a deer.
Dead battery.
Flat tires.
You slid off the road.
Engine problems.
And the top reason you would need a tow.
You ran over a raccoon and you're too distraught to drive anymore.
What? Really, Maggie?
It's happened to me. Please don't judge.
Folks, whatever the reason, Perfection Auto Body offers quick and damage-free towing anytime, day or night. Give us a call, 632-6677.
At Union State Bank, we believe banking should be easy, not hard. That's why we're inviting new customers like you to experience our exceptional service and wide range of banking products designed to fit your needs. From checking accounts to loans, we offer personalized solutions with a smile. We want your business, and we'll work hard to earn it every day. Come in today and discover how banking with Union State Bank can be different in the best possible way. Union State Bank, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
The Dynagrow Home Field Advantage is the edge you get from working with someone who knows your area and understands your local conditions. Backed by the in-depth knowledge and expertise of Nutrien Ag Solutions crop consultants, Dynagrow continues to produce innovative seed solutions designed to maximize the acres on your farm. Supported by local trial results and expertise, we're at home on any acre. Experience it for yourself. Visit thedynagrowadvantage.com to find your local crop consultant.
Bruna Implement, your local Case IH dealer, invites you to take advantage of our winter service special before it ends on February 28th. It's the perfect opportunity to make sure your equipment is ready to go when the next season rolls around. Call us today to sign up and get ahead of the game for a smooth, successful next season. Bruna Implement, your trusted Case IH dealer with locations in Washington, Clay Center, Marysville, Hiawatha, Seneca, and Humboldt, Nebraska.
29-16 here at the half. We work you back to the den. Rocky Downing along with Janet Schell. The Lady Tigers leading 29-16 here at the halftime break. Do have one score in for you from the NCKL. It is Abilene on top right now in matchup with Chapman. They lead 17-12 at the half. Chapman is who the Lady Tigers will go face on Tuesday on the road against the Irish. Again, that's Tuesday night. Here on Homecoming Friday, we had Stark Studios performing twirling at the halftime, and huge crowd on tap tonight, so it's a fun atmosphere here in the den as the Lady Tigers get set to start the second half on defense against Concordia. They lead 29-16 after outscoring the Panthers 16-6 in that second quarter. Led 13-10 after one period. Lady Tigers with Crimmins, Johnson, McDonald, Edwards, and McGee to start the second half, leading by 13. Cash has it out deep right side against Johnson. Clay Center stays man-to-man. They have gone 1-3-1. A takeaway by Ayla Johnson right away. Up the floor, Edwards toward the lane, stops in the paint, hangs in the air and drops it home. Edwards now with 10, and the Lady Tigers lead by 15, 31-16. Great takeaway by Scoop Johnson. Edwards finishing on the other end in transition and in traffic. Here's Cash toward the left side with the kick out to Bethune. McDonald forces her back to her left. Now the lob inside. Johnson again tips it away, and Edwards has it. Lady Tigers 2 stops. The third becomes a kill that Coach Heiss talks about. He said in that game against Holcomb, they had 8 kills. That means 24 stops. It's 3 in a row. The only time it counts as a kill. So it's something they really monitor. It adds up to wins when they do it right. 31-16. Clay Center with the basketball and the lead. Edwards has it out right side and deep. Now puts dribble down toward the wing. Lob inside McDonald in a triple team. Kick out, trying to go to McGee. It's taken away by Jessup. Panthers back the other direction. Riley Jessup stops in the front court, hands it outside to Cash. Now left wing, Bethune has it. Kinsley Bethune puts dribble down. McDonald pokes it away. Picked up in the corner by Cash. Now Roush from 15 feet away is strong. Rebound weak side, Lily Edwards. You know, Edwards averaging almost 18 points, over 5 rebounds, and 3.5 assists per game. Crimmins trouble handling in the corner. It finally slips away and out of bounds. That interview you heard at halftime with Ayla and Janae and Reagan, you can see on our KCLY YouTube channel, so be sure to check that out. Right now, Charlize Cash has it up the floor for Concordia. Lady Tigers in a man-to-man. 6:15 to work. We're in the third period. Clay Center a 15-point lead. Jessup has it deep right. Dribble drive, stop, pull-up jumper against Crimmins. No good. Janae with the board. Clay Center gets it back. Tough shot that time over the good defense of Janae Crimmins. And Janae then cleared the board. Edwards in the front court with the dribble. Screen coming from Johnson. Zone defense by Concordia. Crimmins left baseline. 3-ball. Her second of the game is strong. Rebound and low. Edwards pulls it out of there. And the Lady Tigers will keep possession. Right wing, McGee lobs it in low, looking for McDonald. Tipped away by Roush, out of bounds. It stays with Clay Center on the baseline. Inbounding will be Edwards, left of the glass. And they put 4 from sideline to sideline across the baseline. McGee off the inbound, 3-ball, no. Rebound inside, picked up by Stella Trost. Panthers on the move, Cash toward the lane. Now stops outside, kicks it across to Bethune. Outside deep for Jessup. 5.5 to work, third quarter. Clay Center by 15. 31-16. They held Concordia to 6 points in the second quarter. Down low, Roush, and a travel against the Panthers. Good defense. McDonald, Edwards double teaming, and then help side coming from Crimmins. She had batted it out of bounds, but there was a travel before she touched it. 31-16. Clay Center through 3 minutes has thrown a shutout here to begin the second half. They lead by 15. See if they can add to it against an extended 2-1-2 zone by Concordia. Crimmins left, now out deep to Edwards. Back to Crimmins. Janae back outside for Lilly. McGee's on the right wing. Johnson and McDonald run the post. Under 5 to go. Edwards, hesitation move. McGee stops, goes in the corner now for Edwards to the post. Johnson has it against Roush, leans in, can't get the shot, a lot of contact, no foul called, and now out of bounds it goes off Concordia. Crimmins, great job to toe the line and then throw it off of Roush of Concordia, and the Lady Tigers will keep it on the baseline. Edwards inbounded. Looks in the corner now, out deep it comes for McGee. Corner right to Johnson, posting up Edwards, back up top, McGee to the corner left. Simmons inside the lane. McDonald, one dribble, tip pass, run down by Johnson, and Clay Center sets offense. Now Cash anticipates the pass. Riley McGee, good defense down the court, but Cash will finish in traffic. Charlize now with 4 points, and a great steal, just reading the eyes of the passer that time. Cuts the lead back to 13. Here's Johnson in the backcourt. Hard ball fake, double teamed. Up the floor it comes. Crimmins toward the lane for McDonald. Turns and spins. Baby hook. Won't call. Tip out to Crimmins. Up off glass, no good. Rebound to McDonald. Can't get it down. Where Clay Center had good looks that trip. Just could not cash it in. Under 4 to go, third quarter. Clay Center back on defense. A 13-point lead. To the post is Roush. And rebound comes off to Crimmins. Janae is nearly tackled to the ground. No foul is called. Up the floor comes Lily Edwards. Stops at the left edge of the elbow. Toward the paint. Turns and spins. Knocks to the ground. Roush able to take it away, and Concordia back with the basketball. Cash in transition. Hesitation move. She'll take it inside. Shot up. No. Rebound. Roush, and a foul is called. It'll put the Lady Panthers at the free throw stripe. And Jalen Roush will have that chance. She has had, this will be her fourth and fifth free throw opportunities. There was only one foul called against Concordia the entire first half, and Clay Center had 2 free throw attempts. Again, Jalen Roush, this is her fourth and fifth attempts of the game. First of the second half, missing on the first. First foul of the second half goes against the Lady Tigers. Again, just one foul the entire game thus far against the visiting Panthers here in the Den. One more free throw for Roush. High archer rims around and rims off. Savannah Bloomdahl battling for it. They say off of Bloomdahl. She and Marley Van Meter, 5'6" freshman, battling for the loose ball, and they call it off Clay Center. 31-18 with 3:26 to go in the third. Clay Center a 13-point advantage. That's what it was at halftime. Just 2 points for the Lady Panthers in this third quarter thus far. Cash a wild shot, a little scoop from the waist with the left hand, and the rebound off to Bloomdahl. Edwards will walk it across. Clay Center playing without Ramey Lifter. Home sick tonight, and Boston Craig here, but with a broken nose. So backdoor look inside by Johnson looking for Bloomdahl. It's tipped out of bounds off of Concordia. The Lady Tigers will keep it. In for Concordia, Morgan Lister. Very young Panther team. A lot of freshmen and sophomores rotate in and out and start. Miley McGee off the inbounds at a free throw line. Bloomdahl to Molly McGee. Now in the corner for Lily Edwards. Back across to Miley. Back up top, Molly. Now it's Edwards with it. Looking high post. Johnson has it. Looking toward the corner. Dribble drives that way to Bloomdahl. Back out deep for Edwards. 2:45 to go, third period. Now Molly McGee right back to Lily. To Molly. Johnson calling for it inside, but they don't have an angle to get it to her right now. Edwards goes with the right wing. High post to Bloomdahl. Now to Johnson. Ayla against Roush. Back up it comes to Bloomdahl. Now to Edwards with 2.5 to go. Lily puts the dribble down, works it toward the lane, pull up just inside the free throw stripe and good. Edwards with a dozen and placing it back up by 15. Lily Edwards creating on her own that time. The pull-up jumper good. 2:12 to go, third period. Cash with the dribble out deep, picks it up. Johnson all over her. Left it goes to Keeker. Now the drive. High archer strong. Rebound McGee off to Edwards. Under 2 to work, third quarter. Clay Center leads by 15. It matches their biggest advantage of the game, which came here in the third. Molly McGee for a three-pointer. Just rims off. The rebound away to Charlize Cash, and Concordia back the other direction. Into the lane. Cash may have got away with the travel. Misses on the shot. Rebound to Edwards. Lily over the top to Miley McGee. Beats the crowd down the floor and lays it in. McGee now with 9. And Clay Center has their biggest lead at 35-18. A minute and a half to go in the third. And they have held Concordia to just 2 points in this third quarter. Outside it comes to the left wing, Cash, and a foul called on Ayla Johnson reaching in. Charlize Cash had the shot in the paint. That is the only points for Concordia in this entire third period. There's a minute 17 to go. Concordia will inbound from the sideline. Marley Van Meter will inbound it. Look shot deep. Back it comes to Van Meter. A minute 15 to work. Molly may get good defense to jump out and force her back to the baseline. Now looking for a double team. Now lob toward the paint. Roush into the lane. Off balance. Ball knocked out of bounds off Edwards. Panthers will have it on the baseline. 35-18. Lady Tigers a 17-point advantage now. A minute 5 to work, third quarter. Panthers from their own baseline. Looking in low to Roush. Bloomdahl, good defense. Back out deep it comes. Now handed off to Van Meter. Kick out to Lister. Fakes the three. Dribble drive. Stumbled a little bit. Got rid of it in time. Now the corner Van Meter. Under a minute left to go, third quarter. Clay Center leads it by 17. The drive inside and up and good. Riley Jessup has her second field goal. The 15-point Lady Tiger lead with 42 to work. Molly McGee across the timeline stops. Now in some trouble and a timeout. Good call by Coach Dalton Heist. Molly McGee had gotten into a double team. The timeout called before she was able to get rid of it. Clay Center has a 15-point lead and 37 to work in the third. Timeout on the floor. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball.
You've got to try the cheesy, crunchy, smoky Baja Bliss sandwiches at Subway in Clay Center. This is Matt Walters from the K-State Sports Network introducing 2 new bold, meaty sub flavors of pure delight. Try the new Baja Chipotle Chicken and Baja Chipotle Turkey for a limited time. These subs are packed with your choice of cheese, veggies, then topped with a smoky, spicy, creamy Chipotle sauce. It's got it all. Try the Baja Bliss subs for yourself. It's heaven in a sandwich at Subway in Clay Center.
37 to work here in the third quarter. 35-20 right now. Lady Tigers have the 15-point lead. Interesting score. Wamego leads Rock Creek 29-19. Of course, Rock Creek undefeated to this point in the NCKL. They beat Clay Center. Clay Center has beaten Wamego. That would be really interesting if the Red Raiders hold on to win it. Clay Center's basketball, 37 seconds to go, third period. Lady Tigers lead right now, 35-20. From the sideline, Janae Crimmins in to the backcourt, inbounds it to Edwards, Bloomdahl, McDonald, and Miley McGee on the floor right now. Edwards, kick out left for McGee to the post, Bloomdahl, back out deep, Edwards, corner left, Crimmins. Looking down low, skip across McDonald. Dribble drive, takes it up softly off glass. Won't go. Rebound kept alive by Crimmins, but pulled in by Roush. So Panthers with the basketball and 15 to work in the third. Clay Center a 15-point advantage. Dribble drive, Keeker to the baseline, cut off by McDonald. 8 seconds now. Double teamed and taken away by McDonald. Edwards looks to the clock, sees 4, crosses the timeline with 2, with 1. At the buzzer, rises and finishes at the buzzer. 14 now for Lily Edwards, and Clay Center will go to the final quarter with a 37-20 lead over the Panthers here at home on Homecoming 2025. Stay with us. Fourth quarter is coming up next.
At Oldie Seed, we are locally owned and locally grown. The corn, soybeans, and sorghum we sell are tested in plots throughout the region in close proximity to our customers. This ensures we are testing a yield environment just like yours. We are dedicated to our Know to Grow research program. It's our family's commitment to delivering high-yielding crops for you, the American farmer. This season, partner with Oldie Seed for locally owned and locally grown solutions.
One play can change momentum in a game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see me, Justin Tadman, your local Farm Bureau agent at Clay Center. I can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy, so if life puts on a full-court press in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay just one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to me, Justin Tadman, your local Farm Bureau agent, and see what I can do to help protect what matters most. My team and I are proud supporters of Tiger Athletics.
Clay County Medical Center's dining room is open to the public. Monday through Friday, grab hot and ready breakfast from 7:30 to 10. Come back for lunch from 11:30 to 1. Or grab a quick snack or drink from the cooler anytime. Did we mention free coffee and tea? Fuel your day the right way at Clay County Medical Center.
Clay County Medical Center, our family, caring for yours.
Lady Tigers lead by 17, just underway here in the fourth quarter. Lady Tigers spreading it out right now against the zone defense by the Lady Panthers. 37-20, Clay Center with that lead. Now the high post Johnson. Outside to Edwards, well between the rings. Breaks the 5 count, has the dribble. Great handle with the basketball. She is leading the way with 14 points in the ball game. Crimmins back to Edwards, left wing and deep. Skip across to Crimmins, now hand it off to McGee. Back outside, Crimmins, back to Miley. Just getting this fourth quarter started, the Lady Tigers leading by 17 points. Edwards holds out deep left wing, puts the dribble down again. Now to Miley McGee near the half-court stripe, back to Edwards. They're going to force Concordia to go man-to-man and pressure and come out of the zone. They do. Here's Edwards, the ball taken away by Jessup. So good defense by Concordia to come up with a steal. They have the basketball back. Clay Center leading by 17 points here. Platoon has it deep left. Around to the left wing further. They go up top now to Cash with 6:38 to go in the ball game. Clay Center leads 37-20. Cash backing her way in the lane to Bethune. Back to Cash. Dribble drive. Slides in the lane. Good defense by McDonald, just holding her ground. Nowhere to go for Cash. Down court quickly. McGee, who's beaten the Panthers down the floor a couple of times, had a quick step, just couldn't quite get it in. Now McGee pokes it away from behind. Great hustle to get back in the game. Miley McGee has some incredible speed. I'm not sure everyone that plays against her realizes it until she catches up on defense. She's a great on-ball defender, too. Missed an opportunity there in transition, but got right back at it defensively and poked it away. 6:10 to work. Lob in the paint to Roush. Pull up from 5. No. Rebound hits the floor. Great box out by Johnson to McDonald. Now a reach-in foul against the Lady Panthers. I believe that is just the second foul of the game called against Concordia the entire game. So neither team in danger of being in the bonus through all 4 quarters to this point anyway. 6:04 to work in the ball game. Clay Center a 37-20 lead and possession of the basketball. Like the Panthers maybe want to go trap. And they're going straight man-to-man. Crimmins cuts inside the lane. Reagan McDonald kicks it out deep for Edwards. Lilly with 14 points to lead all scorers. But great balance tonight for Clay Center. Bob inside the lane. Here's Johnson. Power dribble. Steps across. Lifts it up and down. 4 points for Scoop Johnson. And the Lady Tiger lead is their biggest of the game now at 19, 39-20. 5.5 to work. Cash in the front court with it. A screen from Roush. Stops to the lane. Roush, good pick and roll. Misses on the shot inside. A foul called against Clay Center. And Roush will get back to the free throw stripe. Only player for Concordia with free throw attempts. This will be her 6th and 7th. Clay Center has just the 2 attempts in the first half from McDonald. She went 1 of 2. Roush is 2 of 5 thus far. Free throw here, up and in. 9 points now for Roush. Not much else, though, across the board. 4 each from Jessup and Cash, and then 2 apiece for Trost and Lister. 18-point Lady Tiger lead with 5:23 to work. And Roush puts both in. 6-foot sophomore has double digits. Edwards works it up the floor. Across the timeline. Off a screen from McGee. Hesitation move toward the lane. Leans in. Big bump. No foul called. And the rebound off to Concordia. 39-22. Down the court it comes. Jessup in the lane. Roush up off the glass and down. And a timeout taken by the Panther sideline. 15-point Lady Tiger lead with 5:01 to work. Concordia on a little mini run. A timeout taken by the Panther sideline. We're back after this.
Are you or a loved one suffering from a wound that won't heal? Sometimes the simplest of wounds can turn into a significant problem. At the Comprehensive Wound Center at Clay County Medical Center, our team of experienced wound care specialists will assess your symptoms, determine the underlying cause of your non-healing wound, and get you on the path to healing.
Clay County Medical Center, our family, caring for yours.
The second you climb onto a John Deere and sit in the yellow seat, you'll notice that the difference between the 1025R and the competition is more than paint. It feels like it was designed with a better understanding of real-world performance needs and features you'll appreciate over the long-term ownership. At Prairie Land Partners, they went head-to-head with the competition to prove it. Stop by today to see the difference for yourself.
Delivering the right solution. Prairie Land Partners.
Lady Tigers facing pressure. Lily Edwards bumped to the ground at the midcourt stripe. A steal. I think Concordia's got this lead to 13. Cash with her 6-point, her 3rd bucket. Here's McDonald bringing it across herself. So Clay Center had the lead out to 19 points, now down to 13. Back with the basketball and 4:34 to work. Miley McGee, the dribble out near the timeline, stops, looking for help. Concordia really in the face of McGee, and a timeout by the Lady Tiger sideline. We'll keep it here. The Lady Tigers, again, leading 39-26. Don't forget, coming up tomorrow afternoon, it will be K-State Wildcat basketball, winners of 2 straight in the Big 12. They get a real test going on the road to face Iowa State. That is a noon pregame, a 1 o'clock tip-off for K-State Wildcat basketball on the road in Ames tomorrow afternoon. Tigers and Lady Tigers will be back at it this coming Tuesday. They travel into Chapman back in the NCKO. Right now, Clay Center trying to put a plug in the leak. They led by 19. It's been a 6-0 run for Concordia. You get it back within 13 points, which is what it was at halftime. Clay Center does have the basketball. High post Johnson, handoff to Edwards. Lilly toward the lane, stops, pops off glass and down. 16 now for Edwards, and the lead back to 15 points. Great set play out of the timeout by Coach Dalton Ice. Cash in the front court. Clay Center stays man-to-man. Cash kick out deep, Bethune, right wing for Jessup. To the post, they go to Roush. May have gotten away with dragging that pivot foot. Cash for three and good. First three-pointer for Concordia cuts the lead down to a dozen with midway point of the fourth quarter, 4 minutes to go in the game. Edwards to the front court. Lady Panthers staying in a little trapping D. Up top is Johnson. Backdoor look for Crimmins. Didn't like her look. Goes back out deep for Edwards. Lilly holds. Cash out on her. 3:40 now left in the game. High post is Johnson, well beyond the arc. Triple threat position. Now ball fake and drive to the lane and is fouled. 2 shots coming for Ayla Johnson, who has 4 points in the game. Third foul against Concordia, all 4 quarters combined. So this hasn't been many whistles. Lady Tigers will get their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First for Ayla. Johnson's first free throw is strong. Lady Tiger lead is 12, 41 to 29. 3:33 to go here in the ball game. Substitution in for the Lady Panthers. Kinsley Bethune comes out. Avery Keeker in. One more free throw for Johnson. Has 4 points in the game. Second free throw is short. And basketball to Concordia. Now Savannah Bloomdahl comes on. McDonald gets her breather. 3:33 to go in the game. Clay Center leads at 41-29. Lady Panthers trying to make it interesting. Lady Tigers got out to a 19-point lead early this fourth quarter, and now the lead's down to 12. Jessup with the drive. Good defense. Johnson rebound tipped around, and Miley McGee has it. Edwards to walk it up the floor. Clock ticking is a friend of the Lady Tigers. Here in this fourth quarter with a 12-point lead. Edwards has it out deep right against Cash. Dribble drive to the baseline. Turns and spins off to Bloomdahl. Now out top McGee in the corner left Crimmins. Janae back outside. McGee, good catch in traffic. Now a three-pointer from range is strong. Rebound comes away to Concordia. Under 3 to work. Clay Center's lead is 12 points. Now a two-pointer for Concordia goes strong. Long rebound battled for. That goes off of, they say, Clay Center. Ayla Johnson touched it last. So the Lady Panthers will keep it with 2:42 to go, and Clay Center leading by a dozen. And Clay Center without Ramey Lipker and Boston Craig tonight. So Ramey, hopefully you're healing and getting well soon, and Boston here, but with a broken nose, and so he's got a cast on that nose. Right baseline, Van Meter pulls the trigger. It's strong. Weak side, though. Wow, it's good block by Johnson. The deflection to Lily Edwards. Now Lily will stop it in the backcourt with 2.5 to work and a 12-point lead. They'll work some clock. Edwards into the front court. High post, Bloomdahl. Backdoor look, McGee. Miley has it stripped for a moment. Now gathers it back in. Double team down low. And it will be a timeout taken for Clay Center on the sideline to keep the basketball. 41-29, 2:14 to work. Lady Tigers lead by 12. Late stages of the fourth quarter here in the Den.
Don't let the snow blizzard hold you back. Glaven Ford of Clay Center is here to dig you out of snow or negative equity. Get 115% trade-in value and no payments for 90 days. That's right, unbeatable trade-in deals and a winter break from payments and rates as low as 0%. Make Glaven Ford your one-stop shop with the best pricing and selection and absolutely the best customer service with no hidden fees. Glaven Ford is your superhero of savings. Shop from the warmth of your home at GlavenFord.com. Glaven Ford of Clay Center, home of engines and oil changes for life.
At Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy, their pharmacists are health professionals who, in addition to dispensing prescription medications, also provide information about the drugs your doctor has ordered. They take the time to explain your doctor's instructions so you can use your medication safely and effectively. You can trust them for good advice and answers to questions about dosage, interactions, and side effects. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy, working to ensure the best selection and management of your prescriptions.
Lady Tigers with the lead as we head toward the last couple of minutes of this ball game. 2:14 to work. They're up by 12. It is Clay Center's basketball from their own baseline, almost all the way to the sideline is where they'll inbound. Janae Crimmins, the inbounded. Looking in low. Now to the wing right. Edwards will race it out with a dribble. Double team coming at her. Back in the corner is Crimmins. Bloomdahl looking in low. Instead across left wing to McGee. Miley back across to Crimmins. Now the 2-minute mark here in the ball game. Lob out top. McDonald has it. Brings it out with a dribble. They have to come out and guard to put the 5 count on. Now she'll sprint dribble to Edwards. And then foul called against the Lady Tigers. Wow. McDonald handled that ball off, and they call an illegal screen as she was making the exchange, and kind of came out of nowhere. But a minute 52 to work. Concordia gets it back. Just 2 team fouls apiece, so both have 2 fouls to give before anyone gets into the free throw situation. Concordia, though, a chance here with a minute 50 to get it a little closer. They've got it down to 12. It was once 19. Jessup, right wing to Cash, hit 1 3-pointer. Hesitates, now drives in the lane. Mid-lane jumpers up and down. The lead 10. Cash now with 11. 10-point lead. Ayla Johnson races across the timeline. Control dribble in the front court. Wants to hand it to Edwards, does. A minute 25 to work. Edwards with the dribble out deep. Cash on her. No 5 count on right now, so she can let the clock tick a bit. To McDonald. She chins it up. Tip pass to Crimmins. Janae out at the center circle. Down low, Ayla Johnson powers her way up with it. Off glass and down. Ayla Johnson gets the bucket. Great recognition from Janae Crimmins. And Johnson with the bucket puts Clay Center back up top by 12 with a minute to go. And now the ball tied up. Johnson goes down on the ground to take it. It will be a possession arrow to Concordia. Homecoming festivities coming up in between the 2 ball games. From the sideline, it will be Charlize Cash to inbound it. Clay Center leads by a dozen. 57 seconds left. Cash goes left deep to Bassoon. Back outside Jessup, around right. Cash looks at a long 3, doesn't take it. Now with 47, ball tipped away by Edwards and taken by Lilly and then blocked out of bounds. Clay Center will keep the basketball. But they have it with a 12-point lead and now 43 seconds left. Janae Crimmins will inbound it. Lady Tigers looking for their 10th win against a 6-1 mark. They finish this off in league play. Crimmins lobs it out deep for McDonald. Now to Edwards with 40 seconds and a 12-point lead. To the post is Johnson. Ayla backs it outside to McGee. 3-pointer up. No. Rebound. McDonald keeps it alive and ends up with an offensive rebound out deep. Now Miley McGee out top for Edwards. Down to 27 to work, and Clay Center a 12-point lead. Concordia not looking to foul. It appears they will concede, and the Lady Tigers will get that 9th win and move down to 6-1 in league. Crimmins out at the half-court stripe with 14 seconds. Now McDonald has it. Reagan holds against Roush. 8 seconds to work. And Clay Center in front of a great crowd here in the Den. Homecoming 2025 posts win number 10. 6-1 in league as they hold off a good charge by Concordia and win at 43-31. Stay with us. Post-game is on the way in just a moment.
All right, so what do remote workers and cats have in common? They both need a strong, stable internet connection to rule the internet. And with Twin Valley's fiber internet, you can enjoy lightning-fast speeds that'll keep both you and Mr. Whiskers purring with satisfaction. No more frozen video calls or endless buffering, just seamless, productive work-from-home days. Level up your home office by visiting twinvalley.com and get ready to conquer the digital world.
Maintaining adequate soil nutrients and controlling aggressive weeds are 2 problems that farmers have to deal with. Wilbur Ellis has solutions to combat weeds and provide the right nutrients to help your crops thrive. Kenny, Brent, and Allen are skilled in weed management practices and prepared to employ effective programs to meet this year's needs. And let's not forget your wheat and brome hiding in the snow. For field success, contact our team at Wilbur Ellis.
ITS can grow with.
United Bank and Trust wants to put you in the driver's seat when it comes to buying your next car. Purchasing a new set of wheels is fun when you're prepared. Start by getting pre-approved for a loan and determining the payment amount that will fit your budget. Your credit score, current vehicle's trade-in value, and equity will all impact your buying decision. Then start shopping. Don't forget to take a test drive. That's the fun part. Stop by and talk to a UBT loan officer or apply online at ubankonline.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The risks and rewards involved with ag commodities are remarkable. At Agmark LLC, they know and understand yield, price, financial risks, and opportunities. Building a sound risk management plan is a critical part of a profitable farming operation. Let their team help you protect your investments, your profits, your future. Call the Agmark Crop Insurance and Marketing Team for your policy review or visit their website at agmarkllc.com.
Lady Tigers.
Our first queen candidate is Janae Griffiths. Janae is the daughter of Jeremy and Shelby Griffiths. While at high school, Janae became a regular member of the volleyball, basketball, and softball teams, competing at the varsity level for the past 3 years for each. She has also led her academically each year. Janae is employed by Genders Uptown and attends Place Center United Methodist Church. After graduation, Janae plans to attend Bell's Academy to obtain her cosmetology license. Janae is being escorted tonight by our first king candidate, Fernando Alvarez.
Just a sports fan.
Outside of school, Fernando enjoys spending time with family and friends, traveling and attending sport fairs. Fernando plans to attend Kansas State University and major in finance after graduation.
Jenna is the daughter of Nick and Carla Nicholas. While in high school, she has been a 2-year member of the National Honor Society and has lettered academically each year. She has been a 4-year FFA member, serving as the chapter treasurer and secretary in the past years. Jenna is currently the senior class vice president. Outside of school, she is an 11-year member of 4-H, where she is serving as the Washington Panhandlers Club president, ambassador, and 4-H council president. Jenna is employed by the Clay County Medical Center. She is also a member of the United Methodist Church. Jenna plans to attend Kansas State University and major in communication sciences and disorders after graduation. Jenna is escorted tonight by our second candidate, Isaac Berger.
While in high school, Isaac has played baseball and basketball all 4 years. He has been a member of the National Honor Society for 2 years. He is a 4-time letterman academic. Isaac has also been a member of the SCA for 4 years and for 2 years. Outside of school, Isaac enjoys hunting and fishing, eating outdoors, traveling to schools, and eating outdoors. He is also involved in the First Lutheran Church in Pittsburgh. This coming fall, Isaac plans to attend Kansas State University, where he will pursue a degree in environmental history.
Gabby is the daughter of Sheldon and Danielle Pappas. While in high school, Gabby has been a 3-sport athlete all 4 years, competing in golf, wrestling, and track this season. She is a 2-year member of the National Honor Society and lettered academically each year of high school. Gabby currently serves as a senior class treasurer. She attends St. Peter Paul Catholic Church in Sonora, Hawaii. Gabby is employed as a
the thing that's difficult to tell you about live stream is you're up and going now. And
Owen has received the All-League honors his last 2 years in Boston. Owen has also been required for all 4 years of high school, including that title. Owen attends the Alert Covenant Church. In his free time, he enjoys outdoors, hunting, fishing, and farming on his weekends. Owen has never decided on where he wants to attend college or to pursue a degree in sports management.
Lydia is the daughter of Thad and Shannon Peterson. While in high school, Lydia has been a member of the National Honor Society and has lettered academically each year. She has been on the dance company's competition team for 6 years. However, this is her 15th and final year of dance. She has taught many younger dance and tumbling classes throughout her years and done choreography for Tiger Brown. Lydia is the treasurer for the student council and was a class representative her junior year. During her high school career, Lydia played tennis in her sophomore and junior years and was a cheerleader for her senior year. She is currently interning at Kaiser Abstract and Title and is a member of the Presbyterian Church. Lydia plans to attend Kent State University in the fall to major in interior design and minor in communications following graduation. Lydia is being escorted tonight by our final candidate, Cole Hudson.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes future business leader over 3 years as a vice president, National Honor Society as a treasurer, and junior class officer. Cole is a member of the State Hall Lutheran Church. He also has been a 4-year letter in football, basketball, powerlifting, and baseball, all being awarded both All-League and All-State honors in each. Cole is employed by Clay Center Parks and Recreation and gives baseball lessons to the youth. He will attend Oklahoma State University to play baseball and major in business management.
We have the CCCHS cheerleading squad and the 2024 Winter Homecoming Queen, Maddie McCann, and the 2024 Winter Homecoming King, Justin Wright. Good luck to all of our candidates today. We wish you the best of luck in your future and are proud to have you as representatives of CCCHS.
Your 2025 CCCHS Winter Homecoming King is Fernando Avalos.
And your 2025 CCCHS Winter Homecoming Queen is Gabby Collins.
Over Concordia, 43-31 is the final. Stay with us. We'll get pregame set in just a bit.
Bruna Implement, your local Case IH dealer, invites you to take advantage of our winter service special before it ends on February 28th. It's the perfect opportunity to make sure your equipment is ready to go when the next season rolls around. Call us today to sign up and get ahead of the game for a smooth, successful next season. Bruna Implement, your trusted Case IH dealer with locations in Washington, Clay Center, Marysville, Hiawatha, Seneca, and Humboldt, Nebraska.
Clay Center Tiger Basketball and KCLY is being brought to you in part by Fitzenmeyer Crop Insurance, Longford Water, Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Union State Bank, Bruna Implement, Subway of Clay Center, Farmers Union Midwest Agency Jim Gearhan, Friesen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Clay Center, and by Wilbur Ellis.
This is Matt Walters from the K-State Sports Network to tell you about Subway's Meal of the Day. For only $6.99, get a 6-inch sub of the day, small drink and chips, or 2 cookies. Make it a footlong for only $3 more. Every day of the week, there's a different sub to try. From the tuna and meatball marinara to the sweet onion chicken teriyaki. An affordable way to try new flavors and a new variety. Get the Meal of the Day at Subway in Clay Center. Ask about their catering services for subs, wraps, and more for your next event.
At Aldi Seed, we are locally owned and locally grown. The corn, soybeans, and sorghum we sell are tested in plots throughout the region in close proximity to our customers. This ensures we are testing a yield environment just like yours. We are dedicated to our Know to Grow research program. It's our family's commitment to delivering high-yielding crops for you, the American farmer. This season, partner with Aldi Seed for locally owned and locally grown solutions.
KCLY weather.
Here's a look at your weatherology forecast. Mainly clear skies tonight with lows around 29. Winds out of the east around 5 miles per hour. Highs around 54 tomorrow. Partly cloudy skies. Mainly cloudy skies tomorrow night. Lows level off around 32. Cloudy skies with a few peaks of sun Sunday with daytime highs approaching 59. 51 Monday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Paul Trombley. Now back to the vinyl years on KCLY. Currently 41.
One play can change momentum in a game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see me, Justin Tadman, your local Farm Bureau agent at Clay Center. I can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy, so if life puts on a full-court press in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay just one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to me, Justin Tadman, your local Farm Bureau agent, and see what I can do to help protect what matters most. My team and I are proud supporters of Tiger Athletics.
Get your equipment prepped and ready with Prairieland Partners Power Inspection Program. Trust John Deere certified technicians to give your machinery a thorough checkup, ensuring peak performance when it matters most. Whether it's mowers, gators, skid steers, compact tractors, or big ag machines, Prairieland Partners has you covered. Don't wait. Call, stop by, or visit prairielandpartners.com to schedule your inspection today and keep your equipment running strong.
Prairieland Partners.
Don't let the snow blizzard hold you back. Laven Ford of Clay Center is here to dig you out of snow or negative equity. Get 115% trade-in value and no payments for 90 days. That's right, unbeatable trade-in deals and a winter break from payments and rates as low as 0%. Make Laven Ford your one-stop shop with the best pricing and selection and absolutely the best customer service with no hidden fees. Laven Ford is your superhero of savings. Shop from the warmth of your home at GlavenFord.com. Glaven Ford of Clay Center, home of engines and oil changes for life.
Clay Center Tiger Basketball and KCLY is being brought to you in part by Landmark Implement, Perfection Auto Body, United Bank and Trust, Oldie Seed Farms, Twin Valley, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Justin Tadman Agent, Clay County Medical Center, Prairieland Partners, Citizens National Bank of Clay Center, Greenleaf, Concordia, and Belleville, Glaven Ford of Clay Center, and by Agmark LLC.
Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy has its focus on you. Whatever your needs are, they are committed to putting you first. That includes services essential to your health, such as safe, accurate prescriptions delivered right to your door. If it's medical equipment or supplies you need, they deliver those too for your convenience. Skip a trip to the pharmacy and call to have your prescriptions or medical supplies dropped off at your home. Delivery is available during the week to Wakefield, Riley, Leonardville, Clifton, Lynn, and Clay Center.
Hey gamers, ever experienced lag so bad you could have made a sandwich in the meantime? Or no, better yet, ever experienced lag so bad that you made an actual sandwich in the meantime? Well, with Twin Valley's fiber internet, you can say hello to pure uninterrupted gaming bliss. No more frustrating waits or dropped connections. How about less sandwiches and more fun owning the competition? Go to twinvalley.com/gaming and get ready to level up with fiber internet and weekly tournaments.
Have you been thinking about your future? Now more than ever is the perfect time to start planning. Here at United Bank and Trust, we're committed to helping you secure your financial future. That's why we're offering individual retirement accounts, or IRAs. With our flexible options, we will help you find the plan that works for you. Don't wait for tomorrow. Plan for your future today with United Bank and Trust. Visit our local branch or our website, United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life, member FDIC.
Clay Center Tiger Basketball and KCLY is being brought to you in part by Fitzenmeyer Crop Insurance, Longford Water, Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Union State Bank, Bruna Implement, Subway of Clay Center, Farmers Union Midwest Agency Jim Gearhan, Friesen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Clay Center, and by Wilbur Ellis.
Maintaining adequate soil nutrients and controlling aggressive weeds are two problems that farmers have to deal with. Wilbur Ellis has solutions to combat weeds and provide the right nutrients to help your crops thrive. Kenny, Brent, and Allen are skilled in weed management practices and prepared to employ effective programs to meet this year's needs. And let's not forget your wheat and brome hiding in the snow. For field success, contact our team at Wilbur Ellis.
ITS and growing.
The risks and rewards involved with ag commodities are remarkable. At Agmark LLC, they know and understand yield, price, financial risks, and opportunities. Building a sound risk management plan is a critical part of a profitable farming operation. Let their team help you protect your investments, your profits, your future. Call the Agmark Crop Insurance and Marketing Team for your policy review or visit their website at agmarkllc.com.
Start your engines during the Start Something New sales event at Friesen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Clay Center. Get together and get away. Discover why families across America choose Chrysler Pacifica year after year. It's the most awarded minivan 7 years in a row and available in stock right now. The new 2025 Chrysler Pacifica features a newly refreshed interior and seamless connection to your world with customizable technology and entertainment. You'll see the reason people choose Friesen. 785-632-2101.
This is Brent Padgett thanking each of our customers for choosing to make the Citizens National Bank your bank. Whether it's a checking account or savings account, non-traditional bank hours, a loan, internet banking, the Friendship Club, or one of our many other services, we give you more reasons to make the Citizens National Bank your bank. Member FDIC.
Another reason to make the Citizens National Bank your bank.
The Clay Center Tigers closed out the Hillsboro Trojan Classic with 2 straight wins to move to 9-3 now in the season.
They have been tipped. Caught inside, though. Brett Hoffman, did he get it? Bucket good. Brett Hoffman at the buzzer on an offensive rebound. He has 8 first-half points, and the Tigers go to the break down by just 1. To Weston Hammond. He puts dribble down toward the paint, all the way in the lane, leans in, gets the bucket, a tip, and hoop and harm for Wild West. Weston Hammond went in, defender went up, and Weston hung in the air and got it up near the rim. That was good enough to get to the stripe. He went ahead and got it in the ring and a chance at a three-point play.
Tonight it's a homecoming Friday as the Tigers host Concordia. Tiger pregame is here, being brought to you tonight by Fitzenmeyer Crop Insurance. Stay with us. Our pregame talk with head coach Travis Smith is next on Tiger Pregame. For farmers, crops and livestock are a significant contributor to their livelihood. There are many risks that they face, including adverse weather conditions and market prices. Fitzenmeyer Crop Insurance is here for you with crop coverage and livestock risk protection to provide the safety net you need for all the challenges you face.
This is Sean with Fitzenmeyer Crop Insurance. I look forward to working with you in the 2025 growing season. Call 632-2486 or stop by 1121 Crawford in Clay Center.
Back on Tiger Pregame, joined now by the head coach of Clay Center Tiger Basketball, Travis Smith, as we get set to get back into action after midseason tournament week, a league matchup with the Concordia Panthers. Coach, let's go back to Hillsboro and kind of take a look at the week. A rough start to the game in your opening matchup, and then you battled back and almost found a way to win it, and then escaped with 2 victories to close it out and come out of there 2-1. That's a loaded field you guys went up against, and you found ways to win the last 2 games.
Yeah, it feels good to walk away from that tournament 2-1. And we had some high expectations going into that tournament, but it's just one of those things where we just got to keep our perspectives in check and keep battling as the season progresses and find ways to keep getting better. And, that tournament's always tough. Mid-season is always it's just a battle. It's is a battle mid-January, and it can get tough. And but the boys, they found a way to get a couple wins, and definitely what we needed to put us in the right direction.
I know the NCKL is obviously loaded and it's physical basketball, but it's a different brand of basketball when you go into Hillsboro. Both the boys and girls games, they just kind of let people go at it. It's something to adjust to, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It really is. And, a lot of times you see officials that you've never seen before, and it's just, you got to adjust. And it's a tournament atmosphere, which is good for us and our kids, and you got to adjust as the tournament goes on, but it's good for us, and I enjoy that tournament.
Yeah, I do too. And you guys come out 2-1 as mentioned, and once again the balance of the guys. Just Brett Hoffman had a huge week, and he's kind of brought back a mid-range jumper that you don't see a lot of anymore. And it's either drive to the glass or take the three. I love his game. He's able to shoot it from beyond the arc, but his little pull-up 15 to 16, 17-footers he's on fire right now.
Yeah, he's really playing well for us. Definitely been a spark, and I look forward to watching him continue to get better. But we got a lot of guys who are giving us a spark, and it's one of those things to where as you go deep into the season, it's really, it goes without saying how valuable a really good bench is, and I feel like we've got that, especially when it comes to good practices and challenging one another and getting better. And when it comes to games, being able to go deep in the bench, and I've got a lot of faith in a lot of guys.
Yeah, and understandably so. And we could go up and down the lineup and talk about, Sonny Morgeson coming in when Anthony's in foul trouble and providing great minutes. And that's just one name, but you just see that off the bench all the time. One thing that jumped out to me just real quickly, I know Cole Platson's starting to get himself kind of comfortable in the rotation. It's kind of awkward to jump in and kind of know where your spot is coming off that injury. But his last game in that rough physical game, 4 assists, no turnovers. That's very impressive in that style of ball game.
Absolutely. And I was really glad to see Cole come on, and I think he's just going to continue to get better. And he's getting more comfortable, and I kind of challenged him to push the limit, get after it, and I feel like he's doing a good job, especially this week in practice. I feel like he's been getting better, and I look forward to seeing him play moving on.
Yeah, no doubt. The Tigers now take on the Concordia Panthers tonight, 9-3 on the season for Clay Center. This Concordia team's got a good league record. They've been in the rankings off and on through the season. They're a strong team you guys will face tonight.
Yeah, they really are. We've got a new coach, and I think he's doing a really good job. Kids are going to play hard, and they're going to throw some different things at us defensively that we hadn't seen yet. But I think we've done a good job preparing this week, and we've had a really good week of practices. But yeah, they'll be tough at home. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Homecoming Friday's here, Coach. We always appreciate the time. Let's go get them tonight.
Yep, thanks, Rocky.
Back with more on Tiger Pregame in just a moment.
Being a part of Clay Center Tiger basketball team means good sportsmanship, hard work, personal best, and proud tradition of excellence. I'm Jim Gearham, agent with Farmers Union Midwest Agency. I encourage everyone to come out and share in the excitement we feel at every event. Whether as a teammate, family, friends, neighbors, or just a sports fan, come cheer on our team. Your support matters. Farmers Union Midwest Agency is proud of our Clay Center Tigers.
Landmark Implement, your John Deere dealer, invites you to their annual sprayer clinic at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds in Kearney on February 5th and 6th. This hands-on event offers expert training on John Deere and Hagie sprayers, covering topics such as machine maintenance, spray tip selection, and exact apply technology. New this year, classes on autonomy preparation, see and spray, and variable rate operation. Don't miss this opportunity, February 5th and 6th in Kearney. Learn more at landmarkimp.com/events.
Here at Perfection Auto Body, we've compiled a list of why people would need our tow service. Maggie, why don't you start?
You've hit a deer.
Dead battery.
Flat tires.
You slid off the road.
Engine problems.
And the top reason you would need a tow.
You ran over a raccoon and you're too distraught to drive anymore.
What? Really, Maggie?
It's happened to me. Please don't judge.
Folks, whatever the reason, Perfection Auto Body offers quick and damage-free towing anytime, day or night. Give us a call, 632-6677.
At Union State Bank, we believe banking should be easy, not hard. That's why we're inviting new customers like you to experience our exceptional service and wide range of banking products designed to fit your needs. From checking accounts to loans, we offer personalized solutions with a smile. We want your business, and we'll work hard to earn it every day. Come in today and discover how banking with Union State Bank can be different in the best possible way. Union State Bank, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Den. Tiger crowd is performing the national anthem as we get set for Tiger boys basketball. The Lady Tigers winning by 12 earlier, and now the Tiger boys take the floor against the Concordia Panthers in what should be a really good matchup. Panthers have been state ranked off and on through the year. The Tigers right now are sitting number 9 ranked in the state, both in Class 4A. For Concordia, 5'10 senior Carson Lister starts. He averages 1.1 board a game. 6-foot sophomore Boone Richards, 6 points a game, 3 boards. It is Peyton Redder, 6 foot and a senior, 14 points and 3 rebounds a game for the senior. Shane Parker, I should say, 6'5 and a junior, 10 points, 8 boards. And Luke Donovan, 9.6 boards, a 6'4 senior. So they bring some height at the Tigers this evening. For Clay Center, it'll be Jace Weller, the 6'2 senior, 9.6 points, 2.5 rebounds a game. He wears number 2. Colton Cadman, the point guard, 5'10 and a senior, almost 3 points, over 2 rebounds and 2 assists per game. He wears number 5. Weston Hammond, number 10, a 6-foot senior, 13.5 points, almost 5 rebounds a ball game. Owen Craig, 5'10 and a senior, wears number 14, 10.3 points, over 3 rebounds, and right at 3 assists per contest. And Anthony Davies, a 6'1 senior, over 5 points and right at 4 rebounds a game for Davies. Weller, Tadman, Hammond, Craig, and Davies for the Tigers. We're just about ready to tip things off here on a Friday night in the Den. Homecoming 2025. And I do have one correction. Brett Hoffman will get the starting call tonight in the lineup. Hoffman coming off a really big week at Hillsboro. So that starting lineup, Brett Hoffman, 5'10", a senior now, 5.5 points a game, 1 rebound. He wears number 3. That tip-off is on the way next.
No matter where home is, Dyna-Gro Seed is made to perform on your acres. With a proven track record for consistent performance year after year, Dyna-Gro Seed delivers innovative seed solutions to maximize your local acre. Purchase confidently knowing you have a partner to connect your land with the right seed hybrids and varieties for your local conditions. Book your seed today at your local Nutrient Ag Solutions or visit dynagroseed.com to learn more. Dyna-Gro Seed, made to perform here.
Opening tip-off from the Den, and Jace Weller goes up and takes it away for the Tigers. Clay Center will have the first look at the bucket as we open up things in this boys matchup. Tigers have Brett Hoffman out deep with it with the dribble. Stops into Anthony Davies. Left on the wing, Owen Craig. Ball fake and drive all the way to the glass. Ball shot block inside by Shane Parker. They say clean. And then back to the direction, Clay Center on defense. Owen Craig, they isolated him for that left wing, and he got to the glass, unable to finish. Now Owen Craig near steal. They dive into the backcourt. Concordia has it front court now to right wing and deep, Luke Donovan. Boone Richard brings it around left and hands it off to Peyton Redder. Now the drive on the right wing, Donovan into the glass. He can't get it down. Rebound, Jace Weller. Tigers on the move. Concordia comes in 7-4. Weller all the way to the paint and knocks it out of bounds. A swat by Parker. The Tigers will have it on the baseline. No score as of yet. Up and down ball game early in this one. Tigers have had a couple of looks in the lane. Both have been blocked. Now they inbound from the baseline. Again, Panthers with great length and height. Here's Hammond in toward the lane. Ball poked away from behind and picked up by Redder. Long down-court pass for Richard in the lane. Shot off glass and good. And Richard puts Concordia on top, 2-0 to start. Tigers come in 9-3, 4-2 in the league. Concordia 7-4, but a 3-1 league mark. Here's Davies handing it off to Weller. Wing left, ball fake, ball nearly taken away. Gathers it back in, now left on the wing, Hammond. He'll take it toward the paint, below the bucket, muscles it up, and a jump ball called as Parker celebrates the shot block inside. I like the way the Tigers are taking it at Concordia. You'll eventually get some foul calls, although there weren't many fouls called the entire girls matchup. So we'll see how this one plays out as Concordia has the basketball in a 2-0 lead. Peyton Redder, 6-foot senior, 14 a game. Now left and deep it goes to Carson Lister, a 5'10 senior. Owen Craig on him. Clay Center to man-to-man. Fake down inside by Redder. Now he hands it out deep for Donovan, 6'4 senior, to the post. Below the bucket. Shot is up and good for Parker. 4-0 start. Concordia leads it by a couple of buckets here early. 2 minutes in, Clay Center back down the floor. Craig toward the lane. Ball got tipped, then flipped away from Owen. And so the possession goes back the other direction to Concordia, who leads it 4-0. Redder dribble drive, backdoor look inside. Donovan wraparound pass. Parker takes it up and down. 6'5 junior has 2 quick buckets, and the Tigers trail 6-0 to start. Owen Craig will walk it up the floor. Into the front court, guarded by Richard, a sophomore at 6 foot. Here's Hoffman left side. Up deep to Davies. Around right, Owen Craig has it right in front of the student section. Now left to Weller. Jace guarded by Donovan. Back out deep it comes. Hammond's going to drive the lane. Kick out in the corner. Craig's got an open three. And Owen just missing strong. Rebound comes off to Donovan of Concordia. Almost 3 minutes in. Tigers shut out thus far, trailing 6-0. Panthers back with possession. Out deep with it is Carson Lister. On the sideline, it goes to Redder against Weller. Redder has the dribble now, attacks the lane. Pull up just inside the free throw stripe, no good. Rebound Parker. He'll take it back up inside, misses. Rebound to Craig. Long down court pass. Jace Weller somehow gets to it. Reverse lay-in won't go, though. Parker brings it down. Davies knocked it away, but out of bounds to Concordia. 6-0 start. Panthers with the lead. Great catch down the floor. Weller, just terrific speed. Got it to it. Tried a reverse lay-in, but momentum kind of taking him below the bucket. Tigers battled for the loose ball rebound, but unable to come up with it. Out of bounds to Concordia. Aiden Creer now checks in for the Panthers. Tigers put some full court pressure on. Creer's a freshman, but averages 7 points and 3 boards a game. Donovan in the front court with a dribble. Spins his way to the paint, drops it off to Creer. Now back out deep, Redder, ball fake, step in. 16-footer is strong. Rebound, though, to Donovan, and the Panthers have it back. Donovan in the lane, left-hand shot, no. Anthony Davies has it. Here comes Anthony leading the break. Whip pass across the left side, trying to get the opposite block for Brett Hoffman, and just a little too far to gather it in. Colton Padman now in, and Owen Craig will get a breather. Again, the Panthers lead right now 6-0, and they have the basketball length of the floor to go. Baylor Knox just checking in during that dead ball for Concordia. The Tigers have Hammond and Davies, Padman just checking in, Weller and Hoffman on the court. Right and deep to Redder. Tigers down half a dozen to start the ball game, 6-0. Lob to the paint, Parker. Below the bucket, shot block from behind Davies. Another shot block. The second one called for a foul, and Parker headed to the stripe to shoot 2. 6'5 junior has 4 early points, averages 10 points, 8 boards a game. 4:05 to go opening quarter. Tigers scoreless thus far, down by 6. Parker with the free throw, up and in. He has 5 early points. The Clay Center down 7-0. And both free throws are good. 6 points for Parker. 8-0 Concordia leads. Tigers looking to get something on the board. They've had a couple of drives near the 10, but unable to finish inside. Hoffman has it out deep. Backdoor look, Davies not there. Hammond in the corner. He will dribble toward the lane. Now gets mid-lane to the corner left. Hoffman back up for 3. Just rims off. Rebound away to Creer. Concordia has it leading 8-0. 3:44. Quick first quarter. The Tigers scoreless to this point. Down 8-0. Near steal by Tadman. Donovan brings it across and left to Knox against Hoffman. At the free throw line, caught in the paint. Now gets rid of it outside Donovan. Trouble handling, tips it to himself. And now to Peyton Redder. Weller out on him. Gets a screen from Parker. They look to go screen and roll. Parker in the lane, and offensive foul on Parker. That is the 13th charge drawn this year by Anthony Davies. Mr. High Energy again gets it done, and the Tigers will have the basketball back. Clay Center substituting in Isaac Bergeron and Cole Platson. Again, if you missed it earlier, Fernando Avalos and Gabby Coppas were named this year's homecoming king and queen on this Friday night. Did that between the ball games. Tigers down 8-0 with 3:15 to go in the first period. Tadman between the legs, now behind the back, works it left, hands it to the baseline. Berggren, high post Weller against Creer. Backdoor look inside. Berggren rises up and drops it in. Great look from Weller, and Isaac Berggren drops it home. 8-2, Tigers down by half a dozen with just under 3 to work in the opening quarter. Creer across to Knox. Flatson guarding him. Man-to-man for the Tigers from the start. Off balance, Knox rims around, rolled away, off to Weston Hammond. He can bring it himself. Hammond in transition. Now toward the lane, through contact and good. Will they count the bucket? We'll see. Hammond with the bucket. Good. Yes, Wild West with a chance at a three-point play. He cuts the lead to 4 on the drive through traffic. Foul called against Parker. It'll be his, foul called on Redder, his first. Parker was called for one on the other end on the offensive charge. Hammond at the stripe, buries the free throw. Weston, 32 of 37 from the stripe this year, 86+%, and he cuts the lead down to 3 just like that. Tigers now half-court trapping. Knox goes way up tall to bring down the pass on the sideline. Creer has it. Now across left to Redder. Berggren runs the post of the zone defense, and Redder steps up and buries it from way downtown. 11-5, Tigers back down by 6. Weller into the front court. To the wing left, Hammond starts to attack. Now out to Berggren. Back in the corner. Hammond's going to look for 3 to answer, and he buries it. Weston Hammond now with 6 points, an old-fashioned 3, and now a triple from the baseline. 3-point ball game, 11-8. Tigers down by that triple. Creer has it, corner left, dribble drive, rises up, 10-footer's good. The freshman Aiden Creer, who averages 7 a game, it's a 5-point lead now for Concordia. Tadman down the floor, out left to Hammond. Ball fake, hesitation move, hands it outside. Platson wants to attack, into the paint, kick to the corner. Berggren rises up just inside the arc and down. Isaac Berggren has 4. And the Tigers, who were held scoreless for almost 5 minutes, now trails by 3, 13-10. Redder, another three-pointer, sticks in the claw of the rim and the backboard. So that's a jump ball with the arrow belonging to Clay Center. So the Tigers will get it back down 3, 1:24 to work here in the opening period. Slow to start, but the Tigers now with 6 points from Hammond and 4 from Berggren, and trail by just 3. Here's Tadman in the front court, hands it off to Platson. Now to Weller around deep. Hammond, he'll attack the lane again, slides inside. Foul called, a block against the Panthers, trying to slide in underneath of the drive of Weston Hammond. He goes against Carson Lister. He is first, team's 3rd, and to the stripe is Weston Hammond. 1:11 to go, opening period. Pink out night here in the Den. Lots of the Tiger student section supporting the pink, along with the Tiger cheerleaders. Hammond's free throw is good. Weston with a fast 7 points toward the end of this first quarter. 13-11. Once 8-point lead is down to 2. Second free throw. Again, Hammond now on the season from the free throw stripe is 34 of 40, or 36 of 41, and Concordia turns it over really unforced, throwing up the right sideline. By the way, our thoughts and prayers with Shane Trauber, who is the new first-year head coach for Concordia. He's not here tonight. Kevin Muff, longtime Concordia, Cloud County and Concordia course star, plays basketball at Salina Central in high school. Trauber's with his mom right now. He's in a bad way, so our thoughts and prayers certainly with him. Pass inside the lane from Weller, taken away by Carson Lister. Concordia back the other direction. Dribble drive, lost it. Tadman has it up the floor. Here's Weller, 2-on-1. Weller across the Platson, lay-in, up and no. Rebound, tipped up and good by the praying mantis, Jace Weller. And the Tigers have their first lead at 14-13. Concordia jumped out early, but the Tigers responding here late first quarter. In the corner, dribble drive Lister, floater on the way, strong. Rebound, Tadman had it and knocked it out of bounds by Donovan of Concordia. And with 27 to work, the Tigers get it back with a 1-point lead. Redder is quickly back in for the Panthers. Lister will come out. Hammond, Tadman, Weller, Platson, and Berggren on the floor with 25 to work as Colton Tadman walks it up the floor. Guarded by Redder, left wing deep as Weller. Creer out on him. Across right to Hammond with 15 to work. He hands it off to Tadman. Now Bergeron, left on the wing. Platson drives the paint. Kick across in the corner. Weller, right side wing, back up top. Hammond for the three ball. Weston Hammond is on fire right now. Hammond with his second three-pointer, and the Tigers lead 17-13 as we head to the second period. Placement on top by 4. Quarter 2 coming up next.
You've got to try the cheesy, crunchy, smoky Baja Bliss sandwiches at Subway in Clay Center. This is Matt Walters from the K-State Sports Network introducing 2 new bold, meaty sub flavors of pure delight. Try the new Baja Chipotle Chicken and Baja Chipotle Turkey for a limited time. These subs are packed with your choice of cheese, veggies, then topped with a smoky, spicy, creamy Chipotle sauce. It's got it all. Try the Baja Bliss subs for yourself. It's heaven in a sandwich at Subway in Clay Center.
Bruna Implement, your local Case IH dealer, invites you to take advantage of our winter service special before it ends on February 28th. It's the perfect opportunity to make sure your equipment is ready to go when the next season rolls around. Call us today to sign up and get ahead of the game for a smooth, successful next season. Bruna Implement, your trusted Case IH dealer with locations in Washington, Clay Center, Marysville, Hiawatha, Seneca, and Humboldt, Nebraska.
Tigers lead after the opening quarter. Trailed 6-0 to start the ball game, but now lead it by 4, 17-13. They were held scoreless for almost the first 5 minutes of the first quarter and then turned it on. Weston Hammond got hot. He has 11 first quarter points, including 2 3-pointers, 1 old-fashioned 3. 3 for 3 at the stripe. Isaac Berger with 4, Jace Weller with 2. Concordia opens the second period with the basketball. Tigers in the zone defense, flattened out 2-3. Weller and Tadman chase up at the top. To the post, it goes to Parker. Load inside. Right wing, Redder hit a 3 earlier. Closed out this time. Creer will trigger 3 up top. Won't go. Rebound brought down inside. May have been tipped in by Weston Hammond trying to shot block it from behind. Kel Schroeder, 6'2 sophomore, hits the bucket, and the lead is 2 for the Tigers. Foul down on the other end as the Tigers beat him over the top on the break, and so 2 free throws coming for Clay Center. It'll be Jace Weller at the stripe. Important games for both the Lady Tigers earlier against Concordia and the Tiger boys in the NCKL race. Tigers are 4-2 in league and sit Concordia 3-1 in NCKL play. Free throw is good for Weller. He has 3 points early. Just getting the second quarter underway. Tigers lead 18-15. Second charity up and in for Jace Weller. Redder will walk it up for the Panthers. 30 seconds into the second period. Tigers in that trapping half-court zone right now. Creer gives it off in the corner. Nearly lost away. Good double team. Ball thrown up for grabs. Fortunately, it goes to a teammate. Parker in the corner now. 3 try on the way is up and strong. Rebound, Parker has it. He goes up in the lane. It will rattle home. Parker with 8 early points, and the Tigers lead it by a bucket, 19-17. Tadman in the front court, behind the back with the dribble. Hands it off. Now gets it right back from Platson. Hammond had 11 first quarter points. Bergeron had 4. He's got the basketball in the corner. They leave him alone for 3, and he drills it. Isaac Bergeron has 7, and Coach Kevin Muff is not happy with the defense. 22-17. Tigers lead it by 5. A timeout on the floor. You're listening to Clay Center Tiger basketball.
At Oldie Seed, we are locally owned and locally grown. The corn, soybeans, and sorghum we sell are tested in plots throughout the region in close proximity to our customers. This ensures we are testing a yield environment just like yours. We are dedicated to our Know to Grow research program. It's our family's commitment to delivering high-yielding crops for you, the American farmer. This season, partner with Oldie Seed for locally owned and locally grown solutions.
22-17 ball game. The Tigers with the 5-point lead right now. Concordia back with the basketball. Isaac Berger was in the corner. They almost had a double team on him. He took a little bit of a ball fake on a pass, and as the defense just parted ways and left him alone, and he can knock it down. He drilled it from the left corner and put the Tigers back up by 5. And now the Tigers in a little three-quarter court press for Berggren. Now that's his 6th three-pointer of the season. Drive inside the lane, bucket good, and a chance at a three-point play for Boone Richard. Drove the lane, drew the foul. First whistle against the Tigers, just one foul against Concordia in this second quarter. To have a score in Wamego knocks off Rock Creek in girls basketball 54-46, so that is going to even it up. Red Raiders, Lady Tigers, and Rock Creek all with one loss in the NCKL. Long rebound off the miss, reached by Platson. He will lay it up and in. The dog knocks it home, and the Tigers a 5-point lead in 24-19 on a run out by Cole Platson. Right wing deep is the freshman career. Across it goes to Redder, the senior. Down to the post. Boone Richard. Ball tipped away, taken by Hammond. Now it's Weller on the move. 3-on-2 numbers. Weller into the lane. And a big bump and an offensive foul called against Jace Weller. Redder did a good job to hold his ground. And Weller may have just not had the control of the basketball enough to take it to his left and just kind of ran right over the defense of Redder. So Panthers back with possession. Tigers lead by 5. 6:06 still to go first half. Tigers now drop back defensively. They have Owen Craig, Colton Tadman, Isaac Berggren, Cole Platson, and Weston Hammond on the floor right now. Right wing and deep, it goes to Richard. Donovan skips it to the left corner, knocks for a 3-ball, is rattling in and out. Looks good. Long down court pass. Here's Tadman. Hands it across left. Hammond open for a transition 3. Buries another one. Wild West now with 14 first half points. And the Tigers have the biggest lead of the game at 8, 27-19. Transition triple from Weston Hammond. Concordia in the front court. Tigers in the zone. Taken away by Owen Craig. Ball loose. Battles to the sideline. Saved off of Redder. Out of bounds to the Tigers. Owen Craig picked the pocket, and then as he was falling into the scorer's table, saved it back in off of Redder, and the Tigers will have the basketball at the scorer's table with the 8-point lead. Great hustle play by the O-Zone. Cole Platson will inbound it right in front of the scorer's table into the backcourt for Owen Craig. Hands it off now to Platson. Mentioned in pregame, Cole, that game against Remington on Saturday to take 5th, had 4 assists, 0 turnovers in an incredibly physical game. Here's a drive by Craig. A lot of contact, no foul, and now they get one on Berggren. Shane Parker not afraid to go up and block it, but Owen Craig's going to draw a foul one of these times. There was a lot of contact with the body that trip. They called it on Berggren for the offensive board try. So Concordia gets it back. Tigers lead by 8. 5:10 to go here in the second period. Knocks out deep for Redder. Hit a long 3 earlier. Gives it off to Donovan wing right. Back out around left to Knox. Lobs it out between the circles to Redder. Now high post ball slips away. Tigers have numbers. Tadman right side. Takes it in the lane. Off glass, no. Rebound tipped around. Loose on the baseline, and the Tigers missed an opportunity in a fast break. Now Concordia back the other way. Ball taken away by Tadman for a moment, diving to the sideline. The assault rifle almost came up with a steal. Couldn't quite save it back in. It stays with the Panthers on their end of the floor on the sideline. Free throw line extended. 4:43 to work, second period. Tigers lead 27-19 after Concordia jumped out early in this ball game. Parker goes out deep. Redder, guarded 3, is up and in. His second triple of the ball game, and the lead back down to 5. Down court pass from Platson. Isaac Berggren couldn't get to it. Parker took it away. Now the Panthers in transition. They'll take a 3 on the move. No. Rebound, Platson. Cole down the court to Owen Craig. The O-Zone into the lane, steps across. Oh, my goodness. An offensive foul. Owen Craig took that Euro step away from the defender, and they still get the offensive charge called. That's a tough one to take for the Tigers. Turn back over to Concordia. 4th team foul now in this quarter against Clay Center. Just 1 whistle against the Panthers in the quarter, so tells a bit of a story. Next foul on Clay Center means free throws for Concordia. Again, just 1 whistle against the Panthers in this period. We're 4 minutes into it. Out deep with it is Richard to Redder. Picks up his dribble, hands it off to Donovan, toward the lane, kick out to Creer. Free throw line jumper up and down. That was a tough bucket by Aiden Creer. The 5'11 freshman brings the Panthers back within 3. Biggest lead of the game has been 8 by Clay Center, 6 for Concordia. That was back in the first quarter. Now the Tigers with the basketball up by 3. Weston Hammond, 14 first-half points with 3:45 to go in the second period. Platson with the dribble up deep. Now backs it out, surveys the offense in the corner to Brett Hoffman. Ball fake to the sideline, looking for Berger, and it's going to be out of bounds to Clay Center on the sideline. 3.5 to work, first half of action. Tigers have the lead, but it's been whittled from 8 down to just 3 now, as the Tigers will inbound into the backcourt for Owen Craig. Craig will bring it across, guarded by the sophomore at 6 foot, Boone Richards. Craig, a sideline, hands it off to Platson. Cole stops at the point. Now around left to Hammond. Weston dribble penetrates. Out left baseline is Platson. Skip across, Owen Craig. Ball fake into the lane. Pulls the jumper and drills it. The O-zone first point. And the Tigers lead by 5 again, 29-24. Smooth pull from Owen Craig just inside the free throw stripe. Redder outside, and that ball tipped out of bounds off the Tigers. Coach Travis Smith thought it was off the red, but it will stay with the Panthers on the sideline. Anthony Davies back in as Berggren comes out. So it's Davies and Platson, Craig, Hammond, and Hoffman on the floor. Inbound it, Concordia from the sideline. Out deep to Creer between the rings. He'll dribble drive, hands it off to Donovan, gets open, can't get it, but his tip in is up. Ed rims out. Rebound, Davies battling, out of bounds to Clay Center. 2 point-blank looks for Donovan of Concordia. Couldn't cash him in, so the Tigers, leading by 5, gets possession back. Owen Craig will bring it up the floor. 2:40 to go, first half. 5 points, Tiger lead, 29-24. Platson with it on the wing left. Ball tipped for a moment by Redder. Now the ball tipped up in the air. Concordia has it. Back down the floor, Redder. Shot in the lane is no good. Rebound, Owen Craig. Owen trying to throw it down the floor to Hammond. Fires down the court. It's tipped. Hoffman has it. Platson for 3 on the wing right. Rims away. Rebound off to Redder. Falls to the ground. Not called for the travel. He'll keep possession. He fell to the floor. His right palm went to the ground. His left hand was on the basketball, so got away with it. Guys able to get back up and bring it down the floor. Now an offensive foul. Brett Hoffman draws it inside. The passer, I believe, was Donovan, was up in the air when he kicked it to the corner, but his momentum took him right into Brett Hoffman. So the Tigers get it back, leading by 5. 2:05 left to go here in the opening half. Jace Weller is back in. Platson will come out. Hammond, Davies, Hoffman, Craig, and inbounding is Jace Weller. 29-24. It was Richer they called that foul on off the kick out. Owen Craig walks it up against Baylor Knox in the front court. Stops, has used dribble, left wing to Hoffman. He'll dribble drive, lobs it across. Weller has a shot blocked, and a foul is called. It's a late whistle. It was a bang-bang play as Hoffman threw it up to the rim. Weller caught it, was going to finish it off the glass, and got bumped in the air. So 2 free throws for Jace Weller. 1:50 to work here in the opening half. And they're going to call this. They call this on the floor, and I don't know how, because Weller caught it in midair and was shooting it when he was fouled. So maybe they called it after the shot came down and it was on the rebound try. Either side's happy about this one. Tigers think they should be shooting. Panthers think there wasn't a foul. Clay Center will have it on the baseline. Abram Stratton just checking in for Clay Center. The foul was on Parker, his second. That could lead to be costly for the Panthers. Stratton in the corner walks to the basketball. 1:48 to work. Took a ball fake, and they said he shuffled his feet, I guess. Possession back to Concordia. 29-24 ball game. 1:48 to work. Concordia in the backcourt. Creer has it against Stratton. Aiden Creer works his way up the floor. Freshman. Stratton, good defense. Gets a screen from Donovan. Now lobs it inside for Donovan. Catch in the lane. Ball faking up and good. Luke Donovan first point. Tiger lead is 3. A minute 30 to work. Second quarter. 29-26 ball game. Owen Craig towards the paint. All the way to the lane with the right hand up and good. The O-zone with 4. And the Tigers lead is back to 5. Stratton's going to pressure in the front court against Creer. Great speed by Creer. Takes it all the way to the lane. Now kicks it out in the corner for Carson Lister. He attacks. Back out deep. Near steal by Weller. Redder's going to take it. In the corner is Knox. He drives to the paint. Kick out. Redder can't get a three-away. Hoffman, good defense. Trying to create some spaces. Redder, he'll rise from the free throw stripe and drop it in. He has 8. The 3-point Tiger lead with 49 to work in the first half of play. Owen Craig looks to the sideline and asking what do you want from the coaching staff, and now has the play in motion. He walks it through the timeline against Knox. 35 to work. Clay Center by 3 with the basketball. Weller, right wing and deep is Hoffman. Hands it off to Stratton. Abram, the sophomore, to the corner. He goes to Weller. Open for a 3-ball, and it is down. The praying mantis puts the Tigers up 6 with 19 to work. He now has 7 in the ball game. 34-28. 13 seconds before halftime. Concordia with possession. Redder's picked up dribble. Now Creer has it out deep with 6 seconds. Knox with 4. Now with 3 to the lane. Donovan at the buzzer is good. Ball away. Didn't look like he had much possession of the basketball and finds a way to drop it in. A good one here in the Den. Halftime is here. The Tigers lead is 4. 34-30 when we come back.
One play can change momentum in a game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see me, Justin Tadman, your local Farm Bureau agent at Clay Center. I can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy, so if life puts on a full-court press in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay just one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to me, Justin Tadman, your local Farm Bureau agent, and see what I can do to help protect what matters most. My team and I are proud supporters of Tiger Athletics.
Clay County Medical Center is pleased to welcome Dr. Danielle Wirtz to the team. With nearly a decade of experience, Dr. Wirtz is passionate about preventative care and caring for families as a whole. Now accepting new patients at Clay Center, Lynn, and Glasgow Family Physicians. Call today and schedule an appointment with Dr. Danielle Wirtz.
Clay County Medical Center, our family, caring for yours.
Back again at halftime, the Tigers leading 34-30 in a back-and-forth battle. Clay Center fell behind early, got a lead of 17-13 going into the second period. Stretched that lead to 8 at one time, now lead at 34-30 at the halftime break. For the Tigers, it's 14 from Weston Hammond, 3 triples he's hit. He had 11 of those 14 in the opening quarter. Hit 7 points from Jace Weller. He hit a 3. Isaac Berger with 7. He knocked down a triple. 4 from Owen Craig. 2 from Cole Platson. Tigers lead 34-30 at the break. Stay with us. When we come back, we're going to hear from, again, our Lady Tigers seniors. We talked with them on Wednesday in our locker room show. That's Ayla Johnson, Janae Crimmins, and Reagan McDonald. That'll be coming up next on Halftime.
The second you climb onto a John Deere and sit in the yellow seat, you'll notice that the difference between the 1025R and the competition is more than paint. It feels like it was designed with a better understanding of real-world performance needs and features you'll appreciate over the long-term ownership. At Prairie Land Partners, they went head-to-head with the competition to prove it. Stop by today to see the difference for yourself.
Delivering the right solution. Prairie Land Partners.
Don't let the snow blizzard hold you back. Glavin Ford of Clay Center is here to dig you out of snow or negative equity. Get 115% trade-in value and no payments for 90 days. That's right, unbeatable trade-in deals and a winter break from payments and rates as low as 0%. Make Glavin Ford your one-stop shop with the best pricing and selection and absolutely the best customer service with no hidden fees. Glavin Ford is your superhero of savings. Shop from the warmth of your home at GlavinFord.com. Glavin Ford of Clay Center, home of engines and oil changes for life.
Back at halftime as we get a chance to talk Tiger basketball seniors. Ayla Johnson, Janae Crimmins, Reagan McDonald joined us for the Locker Room Show, which you can see on our KCLY YouTube channel. Here's that conversation from Wednesday.
Joined by our 3 seniors on this year's Lady Tiger team, now 9-3 on the season, coming out of Hillsboro
2-1. First, I know you guys kind of know the drill. Introduce yourselves and who your parents are.
I'm Reagan McDonald. My parents are Sean and Tracy McDonald.
I'm Janae Crimmins. My parents are Jeremy and Shelby Crimmins.
I'm Ayla Johnson, and my parents are Heather Oldie and Troy Johnson.
Let's talk a little bit about the Hillsborough tournament. You guys go in 3-game losing skid. It's not what you guys had planned. I know that much. Reagan, speak to kind of how you turn things around there at Hillsborough and come away with 2 straight wins over state-ranked teams, very quality opponents. You guys played well.
Thank you. There was a lot of discussions that had to be had and just some reevaluating. I don't think our goals needed to change at all, but more so just like our philosophy and knowing that it wasn't going to get any easier from here on out, but we're a tough team and we have to just have the confidence that we're good and we can beat good teams.
You are good. I know you dropped to 9th in the rankings. I know the rankings don't mean a lot, but it's just kind of frustrating that you beat those 2 teams in the manner you did on Friday and Saturday, and then the rankings come out on Tuesdays, and so that's the situation there. Enough about that. You guys are taking care of business, and that's all that really matters. Janae, as you guys come out of that tournament and a little time off on homecoming week, what is this week like for you guys? Do you get to kind of rehab a little bit, or you just hammer down?
Yeah, we got Monday off without any practice to just like relax a little bit, and then we're just like doing personal work and doing what we need to get better at, as well as working together as a team and like perfecting it.
Yeah, and now back into league play. You play Concordia, Ayla, who we haven't seen yet this year. So what do you know about the Panthers? Have you really scouted them?
We haven't scouted them much yet, but I bet we will today during practice. They have a pretty good guard that if we stop her, I think we can stop the entire team.
Very good. Scoop, the Rainmaker, and the McBlaster, the 3 seniors on this year's team. You guys were so instrumental in the tournaments in those 2 wins, even in the loss. Ayla, talk about stepping to the line with 0.3 seconds, 2 free throws to tie it. What was your
Anyone who
thought
knows
process?
me, my free throw percentage is not great, but stepping up there, I knew that I needed to make these to continue the game. So I knocked him down.
She knocked him down, indeed, that's for sure. The word on the street is you're really good in here during the week, but on game nights, for some reason, is that kind of fair?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I think it's the start of a great free throw shooting finish this season for you. And then, Janae, the 2 threes that you hit back-to-back that really sprung you guys out in front and then went on to win by double digits. You're kind of choosy about when you shoot a 3-pointer. Talk about when you kind of feel like it's time to step up and make it rain.
Grandpa always tells me just go straight. I like to fall over, so I don't like to shoot that much, like lean sideways. So if it looks good, I'm just going to shoot it.
Absolutely. Great percentage on the season as well. And Reagan, on Saturday, they had ideas of not letting Lily get going. I mean, that was obvious what their game plan was, and so you just took over the paint, and you've done that a few times this year. Tell me how physical it was at Hillsborough compared to the rest of this. I mean, they just let you guys beat on each other, right?
Yeah, I think the mentality was kind of let them play. And
I agree.
They definitely did. Coming out of that, it was like everything hurts. Just, I mean, if it's going to go both ways, it's all right. But against Remington especially, they've got that tall guard, and she was trying to play down in the paint. And for a couple of years now, we always seem to face them, and we always seem to guard each other. So it's a lot of fun when it's physical, but it's also, there's sometimes you kind of want that foul called.
I was going to say, I don't think you minded too much.
No.
But there's a few times, I don't know how you literally, to a team, how you guys don't just lose your mind and your temper, but you guys do a great job of holding it in check, at least on the outside. You do a good job of that. Hey, great start to the season. I know you guys have league still out there for you guys. I know you're wanting to get to the state championships, and I think that's all within reach for what you guys have going right now.
Again, our thanks to Ayla Johnson, Reagan McDonald, and Janae Crimmins joining us on the Locker Room Show. You can see that on the KCLY YouTube channel. Back with more at halftime next.
This year, show some love to your partner, family, friends, or anyone else important to you with sweet Valentine's Day gifts from Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack. Pick up the perfect greeting card, delicious chocolates, decadent homemade fudge, and other unique gifts that will bring a smile to your sweetheart. For your gal, your pal, kids, spouse, mother, neighbor, or others, you'll find the perfect Valentine gift at Patterson Health Mart and Radio Shack in Clay Center.
All right, so what do remote workers and cats have in common? They both need a strong, stable internet connection to rule the internet. And with Twin Valley's fiber internet, you can enjoy lightning-fast speeds that'll keep both you and Mr. Whiskers purring with satisfaction. No more frozen video calls or endless buffering, just seamless, productive work-from-home days. Level up your home office by visiting twinvalley.com and get ready to conquer the digital world.
Maintaining adequate soil nutrients and controlling aggressive weeds are two problems that farmers have to deal with. Wilbur Ellis has solutions to combat weeds and provide the right nutrients to help your crops thrive. Kenny, Brent, and Allen are skilled in weed management practices and prepared to employ effective programs to meet this year's needs. And let's not forget your wheat and brome hiding in the snow. For field success, contact our team at Wilbur Ellis.
ITS to grow.
United Bank & Trust wants to put you in the driver's seat when it comes to buying your next car. Purchasing a new set of wheels is fun when you're prepared. Start by getting pre-approved for a loan and determining the payment amount that will fit your budget. Your credit score, current vehicle's trade-in value, and equity will all impact your buying decision. Then start shopping. Don't forget to take a test drive. That's the fun part. Stop by and talk to a UBT loan officer or apply online at ubankonline.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back again at halftime, just about set for the second half to go. The Tigers leading 34-30 over the Concordia Panthers in what was a game that saw the Panthers jump out early 6-0. Clay Center was held scoreless for almost 4.5, 5 minutes in the opening quarter, and then boom, they got it going and led 17-13 after that quarter break. They got up by 8 in the second period, and then Concordia back and forth. Before a 34-30 finish, the Tigers lead by 4 going to the second half. Weston Hammond with 14, 7 each for Jace Weller and Isaac Berggren, 4 from Owen Craig, 2 for Cole Platson. Shane Parker leads the way for the Panthers, along with Peyton Redder, both with 8. Redder, 2 3-pointers. The Tigers hit 4 threes, 2 from Hammond, 1 each for Weller and for Berggren. Tigers open up with the basketball to begin the second half. Owen Craig has the dribble in the front court. Just getting the second half underway. Tigers lead by 4. Anthony Davies hands it off to Craig. Owen, right side wing. Hammond left alone for another 3, and he drills his third of the game. 17 now for Wild West. It's a 7-point Tiger lead. Front court with it. Concordia's first second half possession. Richard with the dribble against Hoffman. Now left wing deep, it goes to Lister into the paint, and we've got play on. Davies tried to get the charge call, and they're going to call a warning for, is it a warning for flopping? I guess that's a new thing. Parker trying to draw the third foul again, or Davies trying to draw the third foul against Parker, and there's no foul called. It's a warning that if he flops again, I just saw that kind of out in Hillsborough. The official came over and called a foul on Anthony. He said it was just so soft was his explanation. I don't really understand the whole gist of if that's an actual rule or not. Here's Owen Craig with the dribble drive. Kick across. Hammond, another 3, wide open. Short this time. Rebound comes off to Redder, and we have a foul called away from the basketball, and it goes against Anthony Davies. And so Davies will have to check out with his second foul, and Sonny Morganson in. Sonny had some great minutes at Hillsborough and has throughout the season stepping in for the Tigers, but Anthony picks up his second foul and comes out. So in a night where there hasn't been many fouls called at all of a sudden, first 2 trips down the floor, and a warning and then a foul. Both were on Anthony Davies. Concordia nearly lost the basketball at the half-court stripe. Boone Richard able to run it down. Now Redder has the dribble, driving in against Weller, stops mid-lane, rises up, and can't get it to go. Tip up is good by Donovan. What a shot. Luke Donovan, the 6'4 senior. Cuts the lead to 3, 37-34. Owen Craig, front court, calls the play from out near the timeline. Luke Donald defending. Right wing, Hoffman to the point. He goes to the paint. He goes to Weller. Jace, ball fake. Now trying to step through to Morganson in the lane. Back out, tip pass. Weller trying to run it down and does. In the front court, he has it toward the lane. stops mid-lane. Back out deep for Hoffman. Brett fakes left, moves right. Jumper up and good. The mid-range jumper. Old school stuff. I talked about it in pregame with Coach Travis Smith. I mentioned it several times this year, but he can pull from 15 feet. It's not what most practice anymore, but gives the Tigers a 5-point lead. Redder goes right on the wing to Donovan. He'll drive it down low. Spin, swatted out of there by Hammond, but it ends up right in the arms of Redder for an easy 2. Redder now with 10. The Tiger lead is 3, 39-36. Owen Craig right wing and deep to Morgeson up top. He gives it off to Weller. Jace fakes the 3 back inside the lane. Morgeson takes it up off glass, and it just won't go. Really good look for Sonny off the pass from Weller. Now down the lane, Concordia in the paint. Looks like Weller may have gotten a shot block, and then the ball is tied up with Morgeson and the Panthers. Possession goes to Concordia. Tigers playing without Isaac Girton tonight. The knee strain that he had in the football season, evidently acting up is the word I got, but he's here just in sweats and not in game uniform. Redder gets a screen for a 3, won't go. Rebound tips around, and Owen Craig yanks it in. 5:07 to go. Tigers 39-36 with a lead of 3 and possession. Right wing Weller. Jace, ball fakes left, drives it in. Tried to give it off to Morgeson. The ball taken away by Concordia. Redder on the move. Bounce pass in low. Shot up by Creer. What a shot on the reverse lay-in. Aiden Creer has 6 points. The freshman cuts the lead to 1. 39-38. Play Center led 7 early in this quarter on the Weston Hammond 3. Now a tip pass and a foul against the Tigers. And Concordia has it back. With 4:36 to go in the third, the Tiger lead is 1. Cole Platson, Colton Tadman coming on for Clay Center. Foul was on Jace Weller, his second, so he and Davies both with 2 fouls. And Coach Kevin Muff coaching tonight in the thoughts and prayers with Shane Trower family situation. He is visiting his mom out of state who's in very poor health. So our thoughts and prayers certainly headed his direction as Kevin Muff, the assistant now at Concordia, taking over the head coaching duties. Certainly well versed in basketball and certainly very, very, very capable of carrying on that assignment. 4:18 to work here in the third. Tigers lead by 1. Panthers with the basketball. Sideline, Creer, out deep it goes to Redder. Tadman on him. Redder drives, kick out in the corner. Donovan for 3 and good. Luke Donovan now has 9 points, and the Tigers trail by a bucket, 41-39. Corner right is Hammond. To the paint, Morgeson turns, spins, has it blocked. Parker with 2 fouls, swatting at the basketball. Dangerous, but he gets away with it. Could have picked up his 3rd. Creer, pull-up jumper, could have been blocked by Platson. Shot by Parker short, back up and good. Parker now has 10. Tigers down 4. 3:37 still to work. We're in the third quarter. Tigers trailing 43-39. Little run, though, for the Panthers here to take a 4-point lead. Tadman in the corner, steps toward the paint, back outside Hammond. Here's Hoffman for 3, corner right, rims off, rebound to Parker. Panthers have it, leading by 4 points, 3:19 to go third. Front court with it is Redder. Outside to Creer. Puts dribble down across to Knox. Concordia against the Tiger man-to-man. Peyton Redder has 10 points. Had 2 threes in the first half. Now the ball knocked away by Cole Platson. Out of bounds, it stays with Concordia on the sideline. Abram Stratton set to come back in for Clay Center. Hoffman will come out. 3:01 to work. Tigers trailing 43-39 right now here in the third. Panthers will inbound from the sideline. Parker has it, deep left wing, and back outside it goes to Schroeder. Now to Redder. Under 3 to go third. Parker trying to post inside. Sonny Morgeson facing up, doing a good job to body and face up and not allow the entry. Now Redder dribble penetrates, ball stripped by Hammond for a moment, goes to Knox. He takes it in the lane, rises up, can't get it down. Good board by Sonny Morgeson. Up the floor comes to Weston Hammond. Hammond has it stripped back away, but now taken by Tadman. In the corner right wing, it goes Platson. 3 ball on the way. It rolls home. The dog now with 5, and the Tigers lead, have got back within 1, I should say, down 4. That free ball makes it a 1-point ball game. Cole Platson hits the Tigers' 5th three-pointer of the game. Platson with 5 points. The Tigers down 1. 2:26 to go, third quarter, when we come back.
The risks and rewards involved with ag commodities are remarkable. At Agmark LLC, they know and understand yield, price, financial risks, and opportunities. Building a sound risk management plan is a critical part of a profitable farming operation. Let their team help you protect your investments, your profits, your future. Call the Agmark Crop Insurance and Marketing Team for your policy review or visit their website at agmarkllc.com.
Start your engines during the Start Something New sales event at Friesen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Clay Center. Get together and get away. Discover why families across America choose Chrysler Pacifica year after year. It's the most awarded minivan 7 years in a row and available in stock right now. The new 2025 Chrysler Pacifica features a newly refreshed interior and seamless connection to your world with customizable technology and entertainment. You'll see the reason people choose Friesen. 785-632-2101.
Cole Platson knocks down a 3-ball that puts the lead back to just 1 for Concordia. Panthers do have possession. 43-42 with 2:26 to work. Panther basketball. Tigers have Stratton and Tadman up front on the 2-3 zone. Hammond in the middle. Morgeson and Platson playing down low. Knox on the right wing. Stratton starts to get a double team. Now to Redder. Left and deep, Creer steps toward the paint. Ball stripped away by Hammond. Numbers for the Tigers. Hammond toward the paint. Crosses over. Slides in. Bucket good. Chance at a 3-point play. No, they called us an offensive charge. Wow. Well, if you're watching on Tiger television, I'll let you be the judge. But if you're listening, there's no way. Coach Travis Smith is questioning right now on the sideline. Wow. 43-42, the lead stays at 1. I had a 3-point opportunity for Weston Hammond rung up, and the official decided otherwise. Coach Travis Smith applauding his team's effort, though. Big steal in the drive. They had numbers. Hammond stepped to his left. The defender leaned over and got the shoulder, and Sherman got the charge. Under 2 to work here in the third. Tigers down by 1. Back on defense. Isaac Berger checking in during that last dead ball. In the corner, 3-pointer for the Panthers won't go. Donovan the rebound. Back up inside. Shot is good for Boone Richards. And the lead is 3, 45-42. Minute 38 to work. 3 fouls against the Tigers in this quarter. 0 against Concordia. It's been the trend through the game thus far. Here's Platson dribble drive. Stop. Double team. Steps through it to Bergeron. Out top is Stratton. Stratton will bring it back out to Abram to the corner. Platson steps toward the paint. Rises up. Floater is good for Cole Platson. And it's a 1-point game again. 45-44. Minute 10 to work. Platson now with 7 points in the game. Tigers stay in the 2-3 zone. Right wing deep. Schroeder. Tried a 3 last time down. Redder has it off deep to Knox. Back to Redder at the point. Right wing. Schroeder won't look at it this time. Ball taken away by Bergeron. Tigers have it back. Chance to take the lead before the end of the third. 45-44, they trail. Hammond out deep. Ball stripped away for a moment. Gathers it back in, and outside deep it goes for Colton Tadman. Left wing, Platson. Cole holds up top. Bergeron fakes the 3. Now puts dribble down to the right side. 30 seconds remains. And a foul against the Panthers. Their first whistle against here in the second half. It'll be Clay Center's basketball on the sideline. It'll be Cole Platson to inbound it. Substitutions in for the Panthers. Hammond up top fakes the 3, and a foul is going to be called on the Panthers. A hold as Bergeron is trying to get out top. So Clay Center will have it on the baseline. Bergeron had set the screen for a play up top, possibly a 3 for Hammond. They ran right through him. Platson to inbound it into Stratton. double-teamed, out to Tadman, up top, Hammond left alone, long three-bomb, rims around, and now Berggren, the stick-back bucket is good. Isaac Berggren gives the Tigers the lead back by 46-45. 13 to work, Panthers in the front court. Creer has it deep right to Knox to the corner. Richard with 4, with 3, with 2. Creer, Redder at the buzzer for 3, rims out. And the Tigers go to the final quarter with a 1-point lead, 46-45. A classic brewing here in the NCKL. Tigers lead by 1, headed to the final 8 minutes.
Hi, this is Tracy Clays with the Citizens National Bank. Now through January 31st, the CNB is offering special rates on your crop inputs. This fixed line will help you reduce your interest expense and will allow you to take advantage of early input discounts. Now you can use multiple input suppliers and finance with just one loan. Give us a call or visit the bank to learn more about the value of our crop input line of credit. Standard underwriting applies. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Being a part of Clay Center Tiger basketball team means good sportsmanship, hard work, personal best, and proud tradition of excellence. I'm Jim Gearhead, agent with Farmers Union Midwest Agency. I encourage everyone to come out and share in the excitement we feel at every event. Whether as a teammate, family, friends, neighbors, or just a sports fan, come cheer on our team. Your support matters. Farmers Union Midwest Agency is proud of our Clay Center Tigers.
Tigers have a 1-point lead headed to the final 8 minutes here in the Den on Homecoming 2025. In case you missed it earlier, Gabby Compass was named Homecoming Queen. Fernando Avalos was named the Homecoming King for 2025, and a group of great candidates, including Isaac Berggren, Owen Craig, Cole Platson, here on the floor for the Tigers, along with Janae Crimmins, Jenna Fickus, and Lydia Peterson, all were candidates in tonight's homecoming festivities between games. Tigers have the basketball to start the fourth, and they lead now by 1, 46-45. Colton Tadman to the front court. Left baseline, Platson, dribble drive, gets to the lane, hangs in the air, fouled. Platson headed to the stripe, and Cole Platson starting to put his stamp on this game. 5 third-quarter points, much-needed points as the Tigers were struggling. Hammond hit that 3 to go up 7 to begin the third quarter, and then they struggled to get points on the board until late. Platson with 5 points in the third, and now 6 points in the half, 8 for the game. The lead is 2, 47-45, Clay Center. Second free throw, perfect release. The Dog has 8 now. And Clay Center, for correction, 9 now for Platson. The Clay Center a 3-point lead. Now lob in the paint. Donovan back to the bucket. Back out deep. It throws to the backcourt. And it will be over and back as Creer runs it down. Tigers force the turnover and have possession back again. Abram Stratton, Cole Platson, Colton Tadman, Isaac Berggren, Weston Hammond on the floor. Now Stratton comes out as Weller returns. Just getting the fourth quarter underway. The Tigers leading 48-45 right now. Tadman with the dribble. Works it left, hands it off to Hammond, who has 17 points. Now the ball gets poked away. Down the floor it comes, and in the lane, takeaway by Platson. Now back up, swatted out of bounds by Isaac Berggren. Platson had it stripped to the backcourt, and then Concordia was able to chase it down. Platson with a shot block. And then Isaac Berggren on the stick back, a shot block. And Coach Kevin Nuff calling a timeout for the Panthers. 48-45, Tigers lead by 3, just getting this fourth quarter underway when we come back.
Landmark Implement, your John Deere dealer, invites you to their annual sprayer clinic at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds in Kearney on February 5th and 6th. This hands-on event offers expert training on John Deere and Hagie sprayers, covering topics such as machine maintenance, spray tip selection, and exact apply technology. New this year, classes on autonomy preparation, see and spray, and variable rate operation. Don't miss this opportunity, February 5th and 6th in Kearney. Learn more at landmarkimp.com/events.
48-45 ball game. Tigers with the lead. 7:20 remains here in the contest, as the Tigers will be on defense after 2 shot blocks down in the lane. product of a Rock Creek Wamego score. Halftime, Mustangs lead 25-16. Here the Tigers with 7:20 to work in the ball game, lead at 48-45. Lob it at and Isaac Berggren reads it and takes it away. They were trying to lob it up to Parker. Platson with a three in the corner left, and that was all but down. Rebound away to Parker of Concordia. 48-45. Redder in the front court to Creer. Left baseline it goes now to Richard. Tigers staying in zone. And we've got a foul away from the basketball. And they call Isaac Berggren for the foul. Berggren sharing a bit of a smile, a little conversation with Parker right now as they get set to inbound from the baseline. It's the second foul on Isaac. He's just battling with Parker for position. Ball poked away by Weller, then knocked out of bounds off Concordia. That's Tiger basketball. Weller hustled to the sideline. Creer batted at it, knocked it out of bounds, and the Tigers have it back. 48-45, they lead it by 3. Just under 7 minutes left to go in the ball game. Tadman in the backcourt. Ball nearly stripped away, now loose. It's Platson able to rip it away. Down the floor, Platson numbers toward the lane. To the corner, Berggren. Back out deep for Weller. Around left is Tadman. Colton calls out the play. Out deep, Platson with it right at the center ring. 6.5 to go. Left sideline, Tadman. And a foul called away from the basketball. An illegal screen, and both teams are wondering what's going to get called on both ends right now. Second team foul of the quarter against the Tigers, one against Concordia. 6.5 left to go in this game. High post Donovan, back out deep, Redder. Now to Boone Richard, around left Creer. In Tigers zone defense, out deep to Richard. Tigers lead it by 3. Panthers inside the lane. Parker catches it deep, and that's going to be the third now on Weston Hammond. And Parker just got his post way too deep for Weston to stop that, and went up to try to defend and ended up with the body. Third team foul now. Here's Redder with a quick pull-up for 2. No, rebound to Hammond. Weston works it up the floor with a sprint dribble. Toward the lane, stops now, kick out for Berggren in the corner. Platson takes 3, step back triple on the way, rim strong, and the rebound comes off on the weak side to Concordia with 6 minutes to go in this fourth. Tigers still leading by a triple. Creer has it, right wing deep, out top it comes to Richard, around left Redder. Right side wing, Creer's going to trigger a 3. It's way strong, airballed away, rebound to Concordia, and now the Panthers go over the top. They got the offensive board, but then missed the chippy, and then went back over with contact, and Clay Center will have the basketball with a 3-point lead. Foul was called against Parker, now his third. He's played this whole second half with no foul called, and now picks up his third of the game. 5:42 remaining. Weller into Tadman. Owen Craig just returning to the game. Hammond and Berggren down the court. Berggren has it left and deep. Now Weller. Jace works it right toward the baseline. Now stops at the wing. Off to Berggren. 5.5 to go in the game. High post, Weller. Now back out deep for Craig. Back to the post. They get it to Weller, and he's bumped by Creer. Nice in-and-out game for the Tigers. Weller caught it in the post. Got it to Owen. Reestablished that post a little deeper. Owen right back into him, and too deep for Creer to defend. Had to foul. Now 3 team fouls apiece in this fourth. And Clay Center will inbound from their own baseline. Berggren to inbound it. The ball is taken away by Donovan right as Berggren was trying to inbound. He was right on the line. Didn't even get out of Isaac's hands before he had it stripped away. Donovan in the lane, shot up and good. And a timeout taken by Concordia. Donovan now with 11 points, and the Tiger lead is 1. 48-47. Timeout here on the floor. You're listening to Tiger Basketball.
Maggie, I've got the ultimate winter survival tip.
Do tell, Brian.
Keep Perfection Auto Body on speed dial. We're your winter survival kit for those unexpected frozen fender benders. We'll make sure your vehicle survives the icy adventures.
That's a fantastic point, Brian. And should your car decide to become an accidental snow sculpture, we've got the 24-hour towing service to give it a swift rescue.
Whether it's a minor frostbite or a major snowstorm, our team at Perfection Auto Body has the tools and skills to melt away those winter worries.
Hey folks, it's John Bensley with a reminder from Union State Bank. Your debit card's not a fraudster's vacation fund. Scammers are clever, but we're smarter. If you get a call asking for a PIN or account details, don't fall for it. It's a scammer trying to buy their yacht. Trust me, they won't even let you ride in it. At Union State Bank, we are here to protect your hard-earned money. If anything seems fishy, call us directly. Together, we'll sink those scammers faster than a leaky rowboat. Union State Bank, member FDIC.
48-47, Tigers by 1 now. Still 5:06 left in this game. Jace Weller will take it out of bounds. Concordia showing some pressure up the floor. Owen Craig has it and clears it out. Will bring it himself. Peyton Redder will check him as he gets to the timeline. Tigers by 1. High post Hammond out of the timeout. Looking down low. Now back out deep it goes to Craig. Weller trying to post it inside. Here's Berggren at the point. Isaac holds. Hands it off to Weller. To the baseline. Berggren pulls the two-pointer and drains it. Money from the baseline for Isaac Berggren. He has 11. And the Tiger lead is 3 at 50-47. Knox has it. Around right, Redder to tie it for 3. It's strong. Long rebound. Knox and Concordia new possession. That's a double dribble. Boone Richard took a ball fake, took a dribble, stopped, ball fake, defender left, and he took another dribble, and the official right there on the play. 4:23 now left in the game. Weller to Craig to inbound it. Berggren, big bucket last time down. Platson and Hammond down the court. Owen Craig against Redder. Lobs it up. Hammond brings it down. Backdoor look Weller. And he's going to be fouled on the floor before he could get a shot away. 4th team foul now against Concordia in the period. That'll give Clayson to the basketball from the baseline left of the glass. 4:11 to go in the game. Tigers lead by 3 and have possession. Now they move Platson from the left side of the glass over to the right side. Cole slaps it in motion to the corners. Owen Craig double teamed immediately. Jump pass back outside, taken by Creer. 2-on-1 numbers. He'll stop and pull from 10 and buries it. Transition bucket for Aiden Creer, who has 8. And the Tigers lead is 1. Tough turnover off the inbound from the baseline, and Concordia makes them pay. Right side wing is Platson. Cole out deep for Berggren, around left to Craig. Owen toward the baseline. Now hesitation move, gets below the bucket, muscles it up, trying to get a foul, cannot get the call. Donovan, they say a clean block. Now Craig picks the pocket, and a foul on Richard after Owen Craig picked the pocket with a free hand. Boone Richard came back at him retaliating, and the Tigers will get to the free throw stripe now. 15 foul against Concordia. Richard picks up his second foul. Owen Craig had picked it away and was headed toward the lane, and Richard wouldn't let him get to the paint for a lay-in, so the foul called and 2 free throws for the Ozone. First free throw off the mark. Owen, a really good free throw shooter this year, 28 of 36 coming in, 78%, but misses a costly one on the first attempt. One more coming. Lead is 1 for the Tigers. Second free throw in. Craig has 5 points now. He'll come out. Colton Cadman in. 3:35 to work. The Tigers lead by 2. Expected a really good matchup tonight, and certainly getting nothing but just that, as both teams have battled back and forth. Right sideline, Creer against the Tiger 2-3 extended zone, more of a 2-1-2. Berggren playing the post of it. Double team on the sideline, and that's Clay Center's basketball. Berggren and Platson with a terrific double team in the corner, and the ball handler stepped out of bounds. So Clay Center gets it back, 51-49 ball game. Clay Center by 2 and back with the basketball. Cadman up the floor with it. Stops in the front court with the dribble, guarded by Richard with 3:10 to go in this game. Tigers lead by 2. Now Weller has it out deep. And a timeout taken by Coach Travis Smith. 3:08 to go. Tigers leading 51-49 when we come back.
The Dyna-Gro home field advantage is the edge you get from working with someone who knows your area and understands your local conditions. Backed by the in-depth knowledge and expertise of Nutrien Ag Solutions crop consultants, Dyna-Gro continues to produce innovative seed solutions designed to maximize the acres on your farm. Supported by local trial results and expertise, we're at home on any acre. Experience it for yourself. Visit thedynagroadvantage.com to find your local crop consultant.
51-49 ball game. Tigers lead by 2. They will have the basketball. Concordia with the timeout. Or Travis Smith calling a timeout for the Tigers in that half-court set. It's a good timeout just to get them on the same page what they're trying to accomplish, leading by 2. 3:08 to go. 51-49 ball game. Lady Tigers won earlier. 43-31 to go to 10-3. Tigers trying to match them at 10-3 on the season. Cadman has it out deep off the pass from Berger. Knocks on him. 5 count is on. Puts dribble down. Hands it off to Weller. Up top, Bergeron. Isaac to Weller. Under 3 to go in the game. Cadman has it deep left wing. Knox really pressuring. Cadman to the corner. Here's Clapton. He'll drive the paint. Outside Weller for a 3-ball. Good! The praying Manis knocks down the triple, and the Tigers go up by 5. 54-49. What a kick out by Cole Clapton. And now a foul in the backcourt against the Tigers, pressuring down the floor. I believe they get Cole Clapton. Cole drove that left baseline, and with his off left hand while falling out of bounds, was able to find Jace Weller, and in the corner, the praying Manis knocks it down. Tigers lead by 5. 2.5 to go. Redder, left and deep for Creer. Now, high post, Weller takes it away. Jace trying to drive the lane. Bounce pass off for Cadman, and it's tipped and taken away by Concordia. 2:19 now to work. Redder, left wing, dribble drive, Creer. Back outside, Redder fakes the 3. Now takes it into the lane himself, back out deep for Knox. Tigers lead by 5 with 2:05 to go in the game on defense. 2-3 extended zone. And we have a timeout taken by the Panthers trying to get something going against that zone defense. 2 minutes left in the ball game. The Tigers lead 54-49 when we come back.
Bruna Implement, your local Case IH dealer, invites you to take advantage of our winter service special before it ends on February 28th. It's the perfect opportunity to make sure your equipment is ready to go when the next season rolls around. Call us today to sign up and get ahead of the game for a smooth, successful next season. Bruna Implement, your trusted Case IH dealer with locations in Washington, Clay Center, Marysville, Hiawatha, Seneca, and Humboldt, Nebraska.
This is Matt Walters from the K-State Sports Network to tell you about Subway's Meal of the Day. For only $6.99, get a 6-inch sub of the day, small drink and chips, or 2 cookies. Make it a footlong for only $3 more. Every day of the week, there's a different sub to try. From the tuna and meatball marinara to the sweet onion chicken teriyaki. An affordable way to try new flavors and a new variety. Get the Meal of the Day at Subway in Clay Center. Ask about their catering services for subs, wraps, and more for your next event.
Tigers lead with 2 minutes left to go in this game. It's a 54-49 ball game. Concordia will have possession. Student section loud and pink tonight, and they are full. This gym is full on both sides. It has been a terrific atmosphere from the Lady Tigers start right up till now. They won a game this one's turned into. Just about what we expected. Redder has it for Concordia. Cadman out on him. Under 2 to go in the ball game. Tigers lead by 5. Donovan out deep. Creer. And now Boone Richard for a 3. It's a long one. Strong, long rebound to Jace Weller. A minute 44 to go. Weller brings it up. Lobs it to Platson. Back to Weller. To be really intentional. They'll be at the stripe if they're fouled. Cadman now bumps out deep. Gives it off to Hammond. A minute 30 to go. Tigers lead by 5. Platson the dribble. Off it goes to Bergeron. Now it's Weller. He'll stop out deep. Gives it off to Hammond. Weston to Bergeron. A minute 19 to go. Ball slipped away for a moment and gathered in by Weller in the corner. Double team. He calls for timeout. Good job by Weller, the senior, to recognize he had nowhere to go. He'll save the possession. The Tigers have taken the clock down to 1:14 and lead by 5. Another timeout on the floor. We're back right after this.
At Oldie Seed, we are locally owned and locally grown. The corn, soybeans, and sorghum we sell are tested in plots throughout the region in close proximity to our customers. This ensures we are testing a yield environment just like yours. We are dedicated to our Know to Grow research program. It's our family's commitment to delivering high-yielding crops for you, the American farmer. This season, partner with Oldie Seed for locally owned and locally grown solutions.
Tiger band kicking it. The Tiger cheerleaders always on hand, and the crowd is responding. And what a game it's been. The Tigers right now with 1:14 to go in the fourth quarter, lead at 54-49. Coach Kevin Muff, who is stepping in, he's assistant with Concordia. Shane Trabar is first-year head coach with the Panthers. If you missed this earlier explaining, he's not here tonight. He is with his mom, who is very bad health, and so our thoughts and prayers to him. Kevin Muff, of course, longtime coach, great player at Cloud County, and longtime head coach, and now taking over those duties tonight for the Panthers on this Friday here in the Den. 54-49. Isaac Bergen will inbound from the baseline, almost to the sideline. Weller, Platson, Tadman, Hammond on the floor. Comes into Platson, quickly double team, muscles his way through it, into the lane, ball stripped away. A lot of contact, nothing called. Platson had gotten through the double team, and then it got tipped as he went to the lane. Here's Donovan down low. He's double teamed now, and now we get a foul against the Tigers. Same type of situation, but it's the fourth team foul, so there's no free throws as of yet, and it gets the clock to 59.5 seconds. Foul was against Platson, his first. Concordia inbounding from their own baseline. Creer looking into the corner. Richard for three, short, rebound. Parker has it into the lane, lost it for a moment. Now back in the corner, Redder's got an open three, and he can hit him. Peyton Redder cuts this down to a 2-point ball game. His third three of the game. He has 13 points now in this contest. 40 seconds to work. The Tigers leading by 2 now. 54-52. Weller, front court, hands it off to Tadman. Colton works it right sideline. Stops there. Now back out deep to Platson. The ball tipped and taken by Redder. Driving the lane, hangs in the air, and a foul is called. Redder going to the line to shoot 2. 26.7 seconds remaining, and Peyton Redder just hit a 3, and now steps to the stripe, a chance to send this to a tie ball game. 26.7 seconds remaining. Redder to shoot 2. 69% free throw shooter this season. First free throw is in. He has 14 points now, and the Tiger lead is 1. 54-53. The senior for the Panthers, Redder to tie it, and does. Tie ball game, 26.7. Full court pressure by the Panthers. Colton Tadman bringing it up the floor against Redder. Hands it off as he crosses the timeline to Platson. The timeout taken. Timeout on the floor. 54-54 tie. Heading to the final seconds here, and a good one in the Den. Tigers will have the basketball when we come back.
One play can change momentum in a game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see me, Justin Tadman, your local Farm Bureau agent at Clay Center. I can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy, so if life puts on a full-court press in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay just one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to me, Justin Tadman, your local Farm Bureau agent, and see what I can do to help protect what matters most. My team and I are proud supporters of Tiger Athletics.
Tigers tied up now 54 apiece. Headed to the final 19 seconds in this one. It has been some kind of back and forth battle. Tigers fell behind 6-0 to start the game. Then led 17-13 after the first quarter. At halftime led 34-30. Then fell behind by 5 in the third period before coming back to take a 1-point lead going to this quarter. They had a 5-point lead just seconds ago. And Peyton Redder hit the 3 and then 2 free throws after the Tigers turned it over, and now it's a tie ball game. Clay Center does have the possession. 19.8 seconds remaining. Weller, Platson, Hammond, Berggren, Tadman on the floor. They get it into Weston Hammond out deep. Right side wing is Platson. Dribble drive the lane. Ball fake. Gets Parker up in the air. No foul is called. Rebound, though. Hammond with a three in the corner for the lead. It rims away. Rebound to Concordia with 6. And a foul called in the backcourt. Unbelievable. Touch foul on the way up the floor. And they're going to give Concordia 2 free throws and a chance to take the lead with 5.5 seconds left. The contact that Platson had on his shot in the lane, he got a defender up in the air. Parker was up in the air. He leaned in, took the shot. That should be 2 free throws. No foul called there, and then a light touch on the way up the court for Boone Richard, and he's at the stripe shooting 2. Just a crazy exchange, and the free throw is good. 55-54. Brett Hoffman in. And Colton Tadman will come out. 55-54. And now a timeout by the Tigers sideline. 5.5 to go. 55-54. It's Concordia by 1. A timeout on the floor.
Clay County Medical Center is pleased to welcome Mindy Lovendahl, certified family nurse practitioner. With nearly 25 years of nursing experience, Mindy is now accepting new patients at Clay Center and Riley Family Physicians. Call today and schedule an appointment with certified family nurse practitioner Mindy Lovendahl.
Clay County Medical Center, our family, caring for yours.
55-54. Concordia has one more free throw coming. The Tigers, down by 1, have 5.5 seconds left in this game. Questionable, to say the least, that Platson didn't get a foul called on his shot and then get the touch foul on the way up the floor for Boone Richard. And it stopped the clock with 5.5 to go. And Richard takes advantage of it. The lefty put in the free throw. Second charity's up and rimming around it in. So a 2-point ball game. And now Concordia will take a timeout to talk strategy with a 2-point lead and 5.5 seconds left to go in this game. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one more break. The finish is coming up.
Get your equipment prepped and ready with Prairie Land Partners Power Inspection Program. Trust John Deere certified technicians to give your machinery a thorough checkup, ensuring peak performance when it matters most. Whether it's mowers, gators, skid steers, compact tractors, or big ag machines, Prairie Land Partners has you covered. Don't wait. Call, stop by, or visit prairielandpartners.com to schedule your inspection today and keep your equipment running strong.
Prairie Land Partners.
56-54, Tigers down by a bucket. They have 5.5 seconds left, the length of the floor to go. If Concordia fouls, it will be free throws for the Tigers. The Tigers will try to get it up quickly, out of timeout. So they have one crack at it here with 5.5 seconds left to go. Certainly plenty of time to get the ball down the floor. They have Cole Platson to inbound it. Out of the timeout comes Brett Hoffman, Weston Hammond, Jace Weller, and Anthony Davies. And the Tigers running a circle weave up top. The ball gets to Anthony Davies. Now stops outside. Three-pointer to win it. Jace Weller banks it around and almost in. And it will not go down. And Concordia gets out of here with a 56-54 win here on the road against the Tigers. Been a great matchup here as it is. The Tigers with the loss. Jace Weller's bucket off the glass, rolled around. I thought it was going to fall in, and it just cupped back out. And the Tigers take a tough one here at home against Concordia. It's a 56-54 loss. Stay with us. We'll come back and wrap things up here from the Den back in just a bit.
Don't let the snow blizzard hold you back. Laven Ford of Clay Center is here to dig you out of snow or negative equity. Get 115% trade-in value and no payments for 90 days. That's right, unbeatable trade-in deals and a winter break from payments and rates as low as 0%. Make Laven Ford your one-stop shop with the best pricing and selection and absolutely the best customer service with no hidden fees. Laven Ford is your superhero of savings. Shop from the warmth of your home at Laven Ford.